Yo, 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 yo! Guess who's here? What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Friday night hangout here in Kissimmee, Florida. I was just talking to B Stance, one of my subscribers out there in Texas. He lives in Houston. And if you guys have no idea what's going on here in the United States or don't pay any attention to the weather, they're having a Cat 4 hurricane right now in Texas. And I've been through that before, and it is not something you want to go through. So I do feel bad for him because more than likely he will lose power for many, many days to come. So it'll be pretty interesting. So all my friends out there in Texas that are watching this later on, we praying for you. We're looking out for you as always. I have been there. I understand what it's all about. So everybody else that's coming in, welcome, welcome. It is Friday night. It's been a long, fun week here, and I'm ready to hang out with you guys, to have some fun, hear from you guys, and see what you guys have been doing. So welcome, welcome, welcome. There we go. We got already people swinging in here. By the way, if anybody's in here, let me know if anybody's here from Texas right now. I do see somebody that's here from Houston, but yeah, give us a shout out if you guys are actually from Texas right now. Make sure you go ahead and say drop where you're from and stuff like that, and let us know if the actual hurricane is affecting you guys too, because that's a really big thing. Is that like I said, I've been through more than one hurricane, and I can tell you firsthand, it wrecked, wrecked the things when I was in Pensacola, Florida. It was pretty bad. Oh yeah, so we have two guys from Houston there. There you go then. I understand what you guys are going through right now. We got hit with Hurricane Ivan. I think it was 2004. I was in college up in the University of West Florida in Pensacola, and we got rocked. It shut down the University of West Florida for more than 2 months. Completely shut it down. Everybody basically walked out with an A that semester. We went back to college in middle of November, and college got out in December, and they just said they're not going to count our midterms. The final will be your full grade, and that's all you have to worry about. And that's basically what they did. So everybody basically got an A or a B in that whole semester. It was literally insane because they just cut out half the school year or half that semester at college and said, no more, we're done. We're not even going to try and do it. The campus was completely screwed up. So it was pretty interesting right there. So how is everybody doing? I see you guys coming up in here. Palm Springs, Louisiana. Yeah, Megan, you probably won't see much. You'll probably see a little bit of rain. It's been misting here today. I rode home on the motorcycle a little while ago. I just got home from work a little while ago, and I didn't know it was going to be raining today, and my whole back of my pants are wet right there from where, the water gets kicked up behind my pants. So yeah, there's San Antonio. Yeah, so David, you're about to feel the pain and feel the fun of it. Houston, you'll definitely feel it too, but I don't know if you're going to feel as bad as like maybe Brownsville or somewhere way down that way in that part of Texas. But you guys are going to have to look out for it, so hopefully everything goes good with you. But if not, just let us know, and we'll see you again next week. I understand when you lose power, you do lose power. So while we're actually saying that, guys, I would go ahead and say, where is everybody from right now? Obviously, I'm here in Kissimmee, Florida, right by Disney World. Disney World's about 20 minutes away, so make sure you let us know. Where are you guys from right now? Where are you watching from? I'd love to hear it, stuff like that. Oh, man, cookie cutters whine about a hurricane. I have been through some really bad hurricanes, so if people that don't know about it, it's pretty interesting. I just moved out of South Florida. I was born down in South Florida, Fort Lauderdale, for you guys who don't know. And I lived in Hollywood, Florida until I was 9. Within about 2 years of us moving out of South Florida, Hurricane Andrew hit, which was Category 5, and it completely devastated South Florida, so it was pretty bad. And I can tell you, it's rough to go through those. It's not a fun thing. So we got a lot of people, California, Puerto Rico, Seattle, yes, MTM, Trinidad and Tobago's here again, San Diego, Duval, I know about you guys, Winnipeg, oh yeah, Detroit, California, crazy heat wave. Dude, it's hot air every day. Even the other people that come from Florida that go out to California are like, this is not hot. It is so humid here, it sucks. Ohio, Baltimore, Chi-Town, what's up, Lisa? Long time no see. Chicago, representing. What else is there? I don't know who else is here today. Oregon. Oh, we don't have really anything. Oregon people. I do notice that. We don't have a lot of them. I guess there's not a lot of people that live out there. Ohio, of course. Georgia, welcome. Jackson, Wyoming. Wow. There's not many people live out there in Wyoming. So I'm already pulling like a massive percentage of people if you're from Wyoming, because not many people live out there. We all do know that. So welcome, guys. Welcome. So as you guys got to see from this week's video, I went ahead and did, where is it at? This stuff right here, the Breakaway. This is that brand new company. Like I said, they are completely a brand new company. They're just trying to get their name out there. And he asked me, he's like, would you actually try out my product and let me know if it's okay, if it needs to be worked on or anything like that. And he said, if you want to make a video, you can. You don't have to, though. He's like, I just don't care. I just want to know if my product's okay. and he said his partner that made the company is the actual laboratory rat. So he's the one that designed them all, and then I guess he does the getting the products out there kind of thing. So it's pretty interesting right there. Love the GTR. GTR loves you as well. It's right there, right next to the ZX6R sport bike. Like I said, I took the motorcycle to work tonight. My wife was home on time, so I got to actually take the motorcycle, and that was fun. I love motorcycles. As you guys got to see in the title below, I have been wanting one of those little toy bikes for a long time, so we went to the Honda Grom, or the Honda dealer, and the Kawasaki dealer on Monday, and so I figured it'd be great for any of our little road trips when we go out of town, just to ramp the little Grom up in the back of the Honda minivan, and she just said, that's cool, that's fine, and so in the next couple weeks, I'll probably be buying a Honda Grom, so I don't know, I just want a little bit of a toy bike. There's just giant toy things, and it'll be a lot of fun. I like having my motorcycles, but it won't be my main one. This is my main girl right here. How are you? Doing very good. Car shampoo. Yeah, Brock, all the time. If anything you want to find over the counter should be simple, would be your Meguiar's Gold Class, Mother's Wash and Wax, Eagle Wash and Wax, Eagle One Wash and Wax, and Surf City Garage. Those four you should easily find over the counter, and either on any of those will do great. The Z25 is great. Acc0rd, but the problem is my local dealer has a leftover 2017 Z125, and they have it left over for $26.99. After tax, tag, and title, they wanted to get me to $3,950. I was like, for a technically old model now, are you kidding me? How do you get from $26.99 to $39.50? And I was like, no, I'm not paying that. So that's what I led to. But yeah, dude, I love my Kawasaki green. But the Honda Grom is just higher resale value. Honda obviously makes great cars. So why not? You know what I mean? They're a little bit more popular. GTR does not have the fog light on the back. The funny thing is, you were mentioning about the stuff. Yeah, we get fog for sure. I've seen lots of fog where I can't even see the road, buddy. Real bad, especially out in the country. If you go out in the country, that's when the fog gets really bad. But for the most part, nah. But yeah, there's no fog lights on the GTR. I don't know if you guys noticed that. There's no fog lights on the GTR. Okay, these are just daytime running lights down here, but there is no fog lights on a GTR at all. Adams polishes, here we go. Adams, I need some Adams. Oh, I've got some Adams polish. I need it. I need that drug. That's what I feel about. GTR does have LED tail lights. It has LED daytime running lights, but it doesn't. The regular bulbs are regular bulbs. They're not LED bulbs or anything like that. Adams. I got some Adams. Adams. Thank you. Sorry about that, Chris. It's been one of those days. You know, you just gotta get your Adams in. Have you ever tried Adam Wizard's Mist and Shine Detail? I have never even heard of that, so I'm gonna go with no on that one. Love to crack a few in detail together. No, you're more than welcome. I love doing this stuff. I would, if I had a better camera and a tripod, maybe I would actually do some live streams. Like I'd hook the camera up here and actually live stream with you guys while I'm doing it. Because as a matter of fact, this is getting done. Whether it's tomorrow or Sunday, I'm gonna go ahead and do it with, because a lot of you guys asked for this product right here. Hold on, let me get to it. Sorry, apologize, guys. This product right here from Meguiar's, the Wash Plus. What you got is a lot of you guys ask for this, and because what it is a car plush a whole lot more. Cleans tough dirt, removes bugs and tar, polishes away light scuffs. So it has a little bit of polish in it. I don't know, I'm kind of skeptical about this. I mean, but because a lot of people ask for this kind of stuff, I will be trying it out here. We're going to be trying it out here on the blue car, because as you guys know, it's all swirled and marred up pretty bad. So I'll be going with that. As a matter of fact, I've got something to show you guys later. Right now, the wife's still in there, so I don't really want to go in there and bug her. But I got a 303 right there. They saw my video about how bad it was, and they contacted me out of the blue and said, look, we saw your video. We have a brand new compound polish and finishing polish, and we'd like to send it to you to fix your car because we felt so bad about it. So I was like, okay. So they've actually, that package just came in yesterday. And as a matter of fact, I ordered about another $130, $140 of Chemical Guys products that you guys were asking for a while. That came in this week as well. Remember, I purchased it myself. They did not send it to me. So that has VSS polish in it. I will show you guys. So I do have some stuff coming out. By the way, there'll be an unboxing video, a funny unboxing video on Monday of the Chemical Guys, where I ordered, I think it was right around $140 worth of products. So just letting you guys know. Engine detailing will be out tomorrow, as a matter of fact. Good point right there. Let me show it to you. Where is it? Oh, here you go. Bear with me. This, remember, this is brand new from Masterson's Car Care. Their heavy-duty degreaser. right here. This will be on tomorrow's video here, and it is actually cleaning the engine bay. Remember my old 1991 Honda Prelude, the old white one? Well, last year the head gasket went bad, so I had to replace it. Well, the whole engine bay is just disgusting, and I had to clean it all out. And I figured, what better way to clean it out? Where these cars in the garage, they're in a much better shape engine-wise. They're a lot cleaner, so this will be, let me move that stupid thing out of the way. This will be tomorrow's video. I can tell you right now, it looks amazing. Right now it's sprinkling, raining outside, so I don't want to obviously take you guys outside. You couldn't see it anyways. But rest assured, guys, make sure you watch the video. Yeah, the engine bay is as clean as you can possibly get a 26-year-old engine bay, which is the paint's already falling off underneath the hood, and it's just the old-looking engine bay. But overall, it is spotless in there. It's nice and shiny white inside the engine bay, which is really good. Where's the balls at? Actually, we went to Burger King right before I went on the live stream. I went to Burger King with my wife, so that's what's going on. Looking forward to the stream this week. Thank you very much. I love hanging with you guys. Honestly, it's a pleasure getting to spend my time with you guys. I know a lot of other YouTubers don't do this stuff. They don't hang out with their subscribers. They don't get to have live communications with you guys. And I just think it's one more way of just getting to reach my subscribers and getting to hang out with you guys. We don't have to do it, obviously, but it's fun for me, and I hope it's fun for you guys. And it just gives me one more reason to connect with you guys. If you guys ever met me in person, you're more than welcome to come up and say hi if you were just happen to catch me on the street somewhere. And this is basically how I am. I'm just like, hey, how you doing, buddy? So what's going on, you know? And I'm just a regular Joe, you know what I mean? I've seen, you know, how people get really big in their channels and sometimes it goes to their head. And I understand that. You get so popular, you think you're there. But for me, I'm just the average Joe out here, and I'll be glad to talk to you guys anytime you want to. Oldest product, probably have some old turtle wax from way back in the day if you had to say anything. Jason Grover, I see you up in here. Oh, dude, Nate, thank you very much, Nate. What's the oldest product I said? Like I said, it's the turtle wax. It's probably some of the really original turtle wax paste wax. Ammo product from Larry. I don't have any ammo, NYC. I'm glad you do streams. Thank you very much, Lisa. I appreciate you guys always hanging out here. What's been going on, Yolanda? What do you think about Honda cars now? They're all right. They're nothing special. The Civic Type R is probably the most special car in their whole lineup just because it's so rare. And it is for a Civic, it's pretty powerful, I guess you want to call it. But Honda's not the Honda it was of the 90s. You know, during the 90s, they couldn't be beat. They were unstoppable. Honda and Acura were unstoppable. But nowadays, they're just kind of just another bland car on the road. And whatever. I mean, they're Honda. That's the way I see it. How often do I need an engine detail? Honestly, I tell you what, once you do it once, as long as you keep it relatively clean, you really don't need to get serious into it. Maybe once a year is all you need. Like I said, you'll see how bad the engine bay is in tomorrow's video. So guys, make sure you watch tomorrow for me. And then of course, hit me with that thumbs up if you do like the video and let everybody know. But I'm telling you, it was disgustingly filthy in there. It was so dirty from just road debris and everything that gets up under there when it's raining and stuff. It was just disgusting. So to see it at the end, even though the paint is coming off inside the engine bay, and it does not look pretty engine bay like a GTR's engine bay, it did an amazing job. I can tell you, I got there with a brush and everything, and you could just, when I sprayed this on there, you could just see the dirt just streaming down off the hood, underneath of the hood. It was disgusting. I was like, ew, it was just streaming down, and I hadn't even touched it with a brush yet. So it was really, really cool to see, and just see that dirt just ooze away, and I was like, ugh, that's nasty. Maybe the Z guy will join and we can troll him. I'm sure he'll join. You know, the way you mentioned that, you know who it is. It's a subscriber who doesn't like me for some reason. I've maybe blocked his other account or something like that. When people get foul-mouthed or stuff like that, I go ahead and block them. Though I heard it's like they don't know they're being blocked or something when I block them. From what it is, it's like a ghost block where you don't know I've blocked you, but I have, so none of your comments will ever pop up on my channel and you just don't ever know it. But yeah, I usually block people that have profanity or stuff like that in any comments. I just don't allow it because I don't need to turn into last week's kind of thing. So that's why I just ignore these kids when they come in. Sure enough, he left like usual. The armor, all that stuff is in there. By the way, I think you're going to like that because I made a little bit of a joke inside the video. When I started the video, is it tomorrow, the beginning of the video tomorrow or the end of the video? Either way, you'll get to see it. So make sure you guys watch at least that part where I do a slow walk up with the engine bay. I have the hood open and we're just slowly like walking in. You're going to see something. I think you guys will like it. I have a lot of fun with it. So, and Monday's video, I have a lot of fun. It's almost, I'm not going to say that it's going to be a clickbait video on Monday, but I guarantee it'll bring a lot of views, and I hope you guys really do like it because it's just a fun unboxing video, but it's a twist on unboxing video that I think it'll really just have some fun with it. Something that nobody's ever done before on YouTube, and I was just like, you know what, why not do something like this? So we'll see. Z, you guys, Z, yeah. Wax God soap. Yeah, I mean, I probably could. I talked to Wax Gods about that, and he said, yeah, it definitely works inside the foam cannon, no problem. But, you know, he said it's actually designed for the 2-bucket method, which, as I said, amazing, amazing product. The only complaint I could see about that, here it is right here, by the way, guys. The only problem is because they're not big bottles, it's just not going to last long. And I told him, I said, why don't you make a bottle at least twice the size, maybe triple the size? He said he was concerned about shipping prices because, as you know, shipping is based on weight. And because of that, he was worried that people were going to be paying an astronomical amount for it. And I said, you know, if they really want it, they can either have the original size, like sell it in more than one size. So you have your original size if you just want to use it as like a once-a-month wash because it's your really expensive baby wash it like this. But then you can also do maybe like a triple the size of that, maybe like a half-gallon size or something. Or 64 ounce. That way, for the people who do want it and are willing to spend a premium on shipping just because it weighs a little bit more, that they get that. And, you know, so he said he was going to look into it. And, you know, again, a company that listens to their people and then tries to adjust accordingly, that's all I want from any company out there. I just want somebody who's going to listen to our feedback and then that take it and then maybe whether they, you know, change their whole product or maybe just change it a little bit, that's all I want. You know what I mean, guys? How many ounces? This bottle from Wax Gods is, hold on, I gotta look at it. It's on the side somewhere. 16 fluid ounces. You see it, guys? So it's 16 fluid ounces in this. So it's not a big bottle. And that's, he said, just mainly because of the shipping. Because the shipping, he said, when you weigh so much, that it kills them in shipping prices. And that's why I said, we'll have that bottle, but have one that's maybe like triple the size. That way, it's not going to affect the shipping too much, but it's going to last a lot longer. But that's my only complaint about it because truly and honestly, when I use that product on the car and I put it on the hood, when I started with the hood, when I washed it last week and made that video, it honestly felt like my mitt was on ice across it. I've never felt anything so slick in my life. And it hit it and just was like, whoa! It just went across the top so fast and so easy. I don't know how to describe it. It's just nothing more than gliding on ice, like an ice skater. It was just, wow, it was that good. Granted, you do use a lot. I understand that 1 ounce per 1 gallon, but holy crap. And that's why I said it needs to desperately come in a bigger bottle for the people who want to use this more often than just, you know, twice a month or something like that. But that was my only complaint about it. Amazing wash. You were in the hood the other day. No, it's not really the hood. It's only one block off of a US 192, so it's right off the main road that runs through Kissimmee. It's right down here by downtown Kissimmee. And what it is you take a right on that one road, and you can take a left immediately, and you're right back on Orange Blossom Trail. Well, they call it Main Street down here, but it is Orange Blossom Trail that runs all the way through, goes up into Orlando and through there, down there by the car dealerships. So you can see, guys, if anybody watched that Instagram where there's 2 police officers were murdered last Friday night, or was it Friday night or Saturday night? Anyways, you guys all were asking me about it, and I didn't know about it. That's what it was. You see, it's literally right there at one of the main corners, but that area is kind of ghetto. You know, it's not the best area of town, but from what I heard, the police, it was an ex-Marine, and it was some guy, and he snuck up on them from behind, so the police never knew it was coming. They were dealing with some suspicious stuff going on over here, and they were talking to these guys, and this guy walked up behind him and shot him in the back, and that really sucks about it. So, but I wanted to share it with you guys if you guys got to see that little bit of a short Instagram clip, because I did go ahead and record it just because so many people were asking, and I didn't know how else to answer that stuff. Sup, dude? How are you? Doing pretty good, buddy. We're just hanging in here, having a great evening with you guys. As always, I love spending time with you guys. So yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome. Where'd you get the applicator pads you use for the tire dressing? I have tons of applicator pads, buddy. I've got the ones that you can get from any auto store, like the Eagle ones, like the crescent-shaped ones. Those are about $2.50 or $3 for those. I also use these right here, these microfiber applicator pads. See, as I can tell, I put the stuff on there and it's all nasty. But yeah, this is what I've used for many cars. So what I'll do is I'll just put this on there and then just go around it, like for gels or something like that. Or, sir, let me give you an idea. For like the tire dressing, this kind of stuff, that's what I use. But I've definitely used a lot of those other stuff, so which works good, really good. The half moon crescent, like Eagle One type things you buy, really good. I don't know, Richard. He told me he was going to get me a banner because he, like I said, he is getting me and my wife tickets to SEMA in November out in Las Vegas, so I will be flying out to Las Vegas. But he said it just cost. He said a banners cost $50, and I was like, holy crap! I was like, no, don't worry about it. He's like, no, you know what? He's like, you're the first person to ever not look out for me or sponsor me, but you know, just share my products out there or use my products. He said, so I'm always going to look out for you. And that, you know, that means a lot to somebody like me that, you know, of course, I knew him from his Chemical Guys days, and then he reached out to me privately, and he said, look, I'm starting my own company, branch off my family's company for just detailing products and getting away from Chemical Guys. And he said, I'd like you to be the first one to ever try my stuff. And of course, as I said, I don't care. You can be a brand new company. If you contact me and say, hey, would you try my stuff? I would be glad to. And that's what happened. And that's how it went down because I don't care. To me, it's just another product. Why not try it out? Why not show you guys the results that I get at the same time? And then if we like it, we like it. If we don't, we can say, hey, tweak it a little bit more or this, that, and the other, and you go from there. But it, you know, it gets their name out there and, you know, goes from there. So I don't really care. I was just shocked when Rev Automotive said if any of your subscribers want to try our products, that they'll tell them, look, use Acc0rd79 and they get 25% off. I was honestly shocked because most of the companies do, you know, 10 or 15% off, but they were like, no, your subscribers get 25% off. And I was like, whoa. He said, we're a brand new company. We're trying to get our name out there and we'd love, he said, you were honestly the very first person we thought of to try our products that was not for a YouTuber or anybody out there to review. He said, you are the first name that came up. So that was pretty good. I've also heard that from a company called Acc0rd79. They told me they're going to send me stuff out of South Florida, but I haven't heard from them in a week. So I don't know. Maybe they just kind of fell off. That's just the way a lot of companies go. They just come and go. Do you think Greg did the right thing by going ahead and starting his own company? I would say he's doing pretty good, actually, for this, you know, detailing company here. Every companies that are just popping up left and right now, it's going to be a very tight thing for him, and I do understand that. But I can tell you right now, his YouTube channel is picking up pretty fast. He's already at like 4,300 subscribers, and it took me probably 2 years to get that high. But then again, he's a well-known person already. Let me tell you, he was the face of Chemical Guys. He was the one that put the enjoyment and excitement into the Chemical Guys videos, and because of that, I think a lot of people bought into the hype. Adams. And what happened is, I guess I don't know what happened between him and Chemical Guys. I really honestly don't. He's never told me. He just said he was going to break off and have his own. I'm thinking there was a little bit of bad blood there. Something happened in there. Maybe they didn't want to listen to him. He said, I was detailing for years. And so that's why he's being more and more public about things recently. I've noticed that, but I guess he just got fed up with it, and he's like, I can do better. I'm going to start my own company, and I do what I want to do. And hey, more power to you if you're willing to stick your neck out there and invest how many thousands of dollars into, you know, just taking a risk versus a safe and steady job where you're there every single day of the week and you don't have to worry. So big props to him if he's willing to take that risk. So I hope it does work out for him because I want everybody to succeed. But of course, maybe not everybody does. But from what I understand, he's like I said, his name's getting bigger and bigger and bigger again. And I can't fault him for that. Good job, buddy. Good job. You know, like I want to see Rev Automotive do good. I want to see Wax Gods do good. I want to see these smaller companies, these, you know, David versus Goliath, come up there and really just knock them out of the park. And that's just, honestly, it's getting your name out. It's like starting a YouTube channel. I've told a lot of people on YouTube, it's about getting your name out there. I'm not saying it's going to take a clickbait video, but it's going to take something to almost go viral to get your name out there to be seen. I would say the video that got me noticed, and that I didn't think it would. I was just doing a video when I compared all the Meguiar's products side by side here on the hood. What was it, about 3 years ago now, maybe 4 years ago now, something like that. That video has, I think, almost 700,000 views on it. That video alone brings me in so many new subscribers to my channel that I'm shocked. And when I did it, I never knew the difference. I just wanted to put it out what they all look like side by side, and I didn't care. But from what it is I guess I kind of went viral, and now I've pulled in so many subscribers because of it. So I'm grateful for it, but that's the only way I even know, because so many new channels are popping up, so many new companies are popping up, that they're all trying to fight for a piece of the pie, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do something. Thank you very much, SRT Viper. I do appreciate that. I'm always welcome to it. I mean, I love the Vipers. I always thought they were pretty. My wife absolutely loves the Viper. She was like, when she saw one the other day, and she's like, that thing's so beautiful. She didn't know what it was, and she actually took a picture of it while she was at a stoplight. She's like, I don't know what it is. And I'm like, well, what is that at the back? She's like, it looks like a snake. I'm like, it's a Viper. And she just like, a Viper? I'm like, yeah, it's a Dodge Viper. She's like, this is pretty. I'm like, well, then go buy one. And I'm like, used, they're like 60-something thousand like the GTR. And she's like, no. I'm like, well, just go buy one. And she's like, nah. That would be sweet. Have a GTR and a Viper in the same garage. That would be sexy. I love it. You do have a P.O. Box. Yes, I do. P.O. Box, go back on one of my videos, any of my recent videos, in the info box below. You know how like the video is playing and there's a little info box. At the very bottom of that, it will actually have my P.O. Box down there. Also a video for about, I think it was like 5 videos ago on a Monday. That actually, where I go to the post office box and I get it, that will also have it there too. But yeah, any one of my last videos, in the last 5 or 6 videos, it will have the P.O. Box in the bottom, inside the information box below. So just letting you know. Oh, God, Matthew, I know, dude. I keep buying stuff. Like I said, I spent another $140 at Chemical Guys. I get a lot of flack saying that these companies send you stuff. Yes, some companies do, and I, of course, tell everybody that ahead of time these companies buy them. But Chemical Guys is not one of the companies. They have never, ever contacted me. Ever contacted me. And they've never sent me anything. So anytime I have to buy stuff from them, or let's say when I go to buy stuff from Adam's products here this fall, like I promised you guys, they've never contacted me either. So I'll be buying it without my own money. But that's fine. I don't mind it, because that means I can be, you know, I'm unbiased on everything. I'll tell you whether it's good or it's bad. But, you know, I don't want to say you feel the need to at least give them a fair shot, but you can almost be a little bit more rude with it if you buy it yourself. You know how I'm saying on that one? I don't know how to say it properly. Some products I'll just tell you they're okay, and they're not the best products in the world, or they need to tweak this and that. But I'm not going to totally trash them or anything like that. But most of these companies up here, like on my wall that I talk about all the time, none of these companies make complete crap products. Now, if Armor All sent me some stuff, it'd be pretty sketch. It's same with if Black Magic sent me something. That'd be pretty sketch too. So you know what I mean, guys? So go in understanding that. Like when I buy my own products, I can just completely rip them apart because I spent my own money. So now that affects me right here, because now I literally spent my money. So you use the wash wipes. Yeah, that was not a good idea, buddy. I really wish you would have saw my video beforehand. I will be doing a full video. It will take me a couple hours to repolish this car out. I actually have a special request from Ken Lawton. He's out of Australia. He's the one that sent me the Acc0rd79 coat, the Japanese wax out there. It's supposed to be absolutely amazing. So what I'll be doing is I'll be polishing this one with at least either 303 products or VSS, Chemical Guys VSS. And then I'll be actually adding the Fuso coat to it. So I'll be making separate videos, but that'll give me some videos for you guys to look forward to in the future, from how bad it's swirled out to where it will be once it's paint corrected. So these are things for you guys to look forward to in the next couple weeks. I can't tell you when they're going to be out, because a lot of times I get videos done, but they're not ready yet for you guys to actually watch, and I have to put them all together, delete the where there's no actual talking going on, or if planes are flying over, you have to cut those sections out, because usually when the planes fly over, I don't talk. I just sit there and go, all right, because when they fly over, they're so loud that it completely ruins the audio in the video. What do you think about BMW 330? I'm not the biggest BMW fan, so I might not be the biggest person to ask. BMWs they're okay. They don't do anything for me at all. Ultimate wash and wax, it's good, but I've always found out, Venom, that the suds kind of die towards the end of the car. So that's why I always recommend the Meguiar's Gold Class over the Ultimate wash and wax, because the suds die a lot faster. And I just don't want to see you guys wasting money on a product that's not going to be as good as their other products. Jet Seal is holding up like a boss over here on the GTR. It's holding up like a boss. I would do a water test, but we're obviously inside the garage, so I don't want to get the floor wet. But yeah, dude, excellent. Excellent so far. GT owner here, dude. Oh, sweet, dude. Thank you very much. So GTR. Funny fact is that the Rev Automotive guy that sent me that latest product, he said he has a GTR, so I was like, nice, dude, nice. So that's what he found me that way, and then he's like, ooh, you do product reviews, let me shoot this out to you. So I was really good. I have not had any problem with Jet Seal. Fortis, I don't know how your experience was, but honestly, I've not had any problems with Jet Seal. It is holding up like a champ all day long. So, you know, everybody has to understand that I just give you my my thoughts when I make these videos for you guys. They might not be the thoughts of these companies, but I just give you my thoughts and I share with you my results. And then you guys can take that with a grain of salt. And then if you want to buy the products, you can. If not, whatever. I wish to God I was getting a piece of the pie, but I don't get a piece of the pie. I'm just doing this as just some fun hobby after work, you know, or before work. I make the videos in the morning for you guys, and then I go to work in the afternoon. That's just generally how it works out. And then the next day, later on that night or the next day or two, I'll actually piece the video together. I mean, obviously I'm no graphic editor or anything like that, but I'll piece it together and just let you guys see it. And that's what I do. Chemical Guys makes Jet Seal. What do you think of a GTR Track Edition? I don't know. I mean, the Nismo edition is pretty cool, but it's not worth $150 or $1,000. I'm sorry, it's just not worth $150,000. Do you recommend Chemical Guys? Yeah, I actually, when I did this car right here, when I bought it, it was such in bad swirl shape, it was all swirled out, that I actually used almost all Chemical Guys products on here. I used their Chemical Guys. What is it? See, they're even still over there. I know it's a little bit messy, but can you see it right there? Those little tiny sample bottles you buy, that's their V36, V38, 34, and 32. The 34 and the 32 are your different levels of compound. The 36 and 38 are your actual polishes. And I definitely used it, and it did work. Honestly, they did work. I had no issues with it. I mean, I'm sure there's probably maybe some better quality ones out there that would do the job a lot faster, but they worked, so I can't complain. VSS, Richard, I did actually buy that. It's in my shipment box inside the garage. Maybe I'll bring the box out here for a little bit if you guys want, and I'll share you with some of the products that are going to be on there on Monday's video. But guys, I want you guys to actually watch Monday's video. It's actually a lot of fun, and I really do hope you enjoy it. It's going to be my off day, Monday short video, where it's not really short because it's like 10 minutes long because I'm doing an unboxing of all the products I bought. But you get the idea where it's not a full review, and it's a little bit more fun and interesting stuff. So I hope you guys really like it. Dodge Demon, I don't know. I take the Viper over the Dodge Demon any day of the week. The Viper is just more exotic, where the Demon is just like, it's just another car with just a lot of mods in it. And that's the way I see it. So that's why I would take a Viper any day, because I see Challengers all over the road where how many Vipers do you see on the road? You really don't see many Vipers. They're like a GTR. They're actually pretty rare. You know what I mean? Either one is going to last you just as the same, Brandon. A DA polisher is going to be much faster. Much faster. But it's up to you what you personally want. When it comes down to waxing, it's whatever you personally enjoy a lot more. You definitely do not need an orbital. I used hand waxes for years, and they worked fine. But I found with a liquid wax and just putting it on the orbital, it's just like a lot faster. You put it on level 1 or 2 and just kind of whatever. It's done. That's basically how it is. I mean, you don't need a lot of wax. When you're putting your wax on your car, leave it really, really thin because you don't need a lot. Because remember, it's a very minute level that's actually bonding to the paint surface, so there's no reason for you to put gobs and gobs of wax on your car. So with a random orbital, it's just like, nah, I'm done. I'm done. Okay, next section. I mean, it's literally like that. There's no kick from the polisher because it's such a slow motion, and it just knocks it out a lot faster. But again, you're going to have to buy a DA polisher if you don't have one. So there you go. Oh, Chrysler's been dead for a long time. I really think if it wouldn't have been for the, the buyout of the company and stuff like that back in the late 2000s, that they honestly would have been out of business, to tell you the truth. Same with GM. I think GM would have been broken up and sold out to different companies a long time ago if it hadn't have been for the government buying them out. Hence, government motors for GM. So I know. There's some people like Fortis out there going, no, Chevy for life. But you guys got to understand, if the government didn't bail them out and help them out, get back on their feet, that they would have gone out of business, truly. They would have maybe not shut down Chevrolet, but they would have probably shut down Buick. Definitely, obviously, Saturn went bye-bye. Oldsmobile went bye-bye. Pontiac went bye-bye. I mean, they did cut a lot of their fat, but they still probably would have struggled. They would not have been the company they are today if the government hadn't bailed them out. Where Ford didn't need a bailout at all. Ford was more financially stable, and they didn't need the bailout. So a lot of people I remember back then were like, I'd rather support Ford than buy GM products. So, and now Honda and Toyota never had a problem either. You notice that? Honda, Toyota, Nissan, they never had any problems. So it's just how things are run, you know what I mean? It's sad to see the Viper go. I would like to see another Viper here in the future. I would love to see, like, you know how like they cut the Camaro out? back in 2002, the Camaro ended production. Well, they brought the Camaro back. What was like 6-7 years later? I'm sorry if I'm not 100% right on that, but they brought it back, and it's amazing. I remember seeing the new Camaro back then. It was like 08, 09, and I was just like, oh, wow, they did really good. Because Mustangs are kind of like meh, but I was like, wow, they did really good. So I was happy to see it. I would like to see them bring it back again. So there we go. Obama Motors. What was it under? Who did the bailout? Was it the bailout under Bush or was it under Obama? Either way, I don't know. Not like I'm buying either of those cars, anyways. But you understand. I think we just it would have been done. Like I said, the whole companies that would have been done and torn apart. So that's just the way I see it, and everybody can go from there. You know what I mean? Man, I'm actually surprised we're not having a lot of people in today's live stream hanging out with us today. Like last weekend, we were hopping. I mean, we were hopping last week, but this week it's a little slow right now. Yeah, for sure thing. I'm gonna go get another drink if you guys mind. If you guys want to hang in there with me, we're just gonna get a drink inside the not the kitchen area. We have our little like bar area down there. It's pretty cool. So I'm pretty thirsty out here in the garage. Bear with me, guys. We're gonna go inside. Way overpriced. You're right. She's like asleep. Oh. For all you guys who asked. All right, one more thing. Gotta get one more thing for you guys. We'll go this way. 1 second, guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Look at the roof. Look at the roof. All right, 1 second, guys. All right, we're outside now. You ready? Sorry about that. I had to go get. Remember, I got a drink and I got the box. I promised. I told you I would get you guys. So, hang in there with me, guys. No, the Mexican Coke. I am totally out. We're going to Sam's Club tomorrow. I buy those giant cases that are like 20 Mexican Cokes for I think it's like $18 or something like that. They're not cheap because they're bottled cola from Mexico, but I don't mind spending a little bit. Kids are sleeping. No, the wife is actually still there. I don't know if you saw the wife laying on the couch there. She's asleep. And she was like, oh, when I walked in. I'm like, nothing. That's why I was just like, oh. Hold on, I'm going to put my tripod up here. There we go. There we go. Boom, done. So, you guys kept asking. I made sure I brought out the balls for you guys. There we go. Sponsored. Say it, Venom. Are you in here, Venom? I know what you like to say, Venom. Say it, Venom. Say it. All right, so for you guys that are left, it's funny that normally we would have like 40, 50, 60 people watching. So this is kind of interesting right now that we don't. So maybe it was last weekend because of my clickbait title a little bit about like roasting the Armor All thing. Maybe that's why, but we'll see. So as I open this up, I want to show you guys because you guys are special to me because you guys are only in here. There's 23 of you guys in here right now, 24. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the products that I picked up from Chemical Guys that I ordered over last week and they came in this week. So you guys got to be shh to all the other subscribers here. But you guys got to promise me that you will still watch Monday's video where I do the full unboxing. I think you guys will like it. It's a lot of fun. It's kind of clickbaity, but it is truthful what I'm saying, but it's kind of, you're expecting one thing, but it's not happening. It's totally different what you're kind of expecting. So I hope you guys really like it. Feels good to have balls in your mouth, okay? All right, here we go. Are you ready? For all you freakazoids out here, remember, I bought, how much is the receipt? Hold on, I'm gonna show you the receipt. If it's in here, I don't know if it's in here. There it is at the very bottom. Oh, it got wet. Somehow it got wet in the box. Okay, thank you for your order. You see, I purchased this myself. So nobody else bought this, okay? And is there not a price on this? It just has a pick thing where it has everything I bought. Never mind. Order number, no. So it doesn't have price. But anyways, I did buy this myself. So no company sent this to me. Show you what I got. Can you see this? A lot of my subscribers kept asking me for this over and over and over about it. So I went ahead and figured because of the paint was so marred and swirled on the Prelude that I go ahead and buy this. 2 days later after I ordered this, 303 Products contacted me and said, look, we have brand new polishes and compounds and we'd like to send them to you for a review if you would like. So I was like, sure. So I don't know if I'm going to use this on the car or I'm going to just use 303 because 303 did send it to me. So, you know, when companies send you stuff, it's almost like you're almost feel implied that you need to go ahead and buy it. You know what I mean? You have to, or have to at least use it and make a video of it within like a month's time because you feel like these companies are like, look, we sent you how much money in products. You need to at least get me a couple of videos out showing that you're using it. You know how, you know when like your parents always told you, well, your grandparents got you this sweater or something. You need to at least wear it for them. That's the way I feel about it when they bought me. So at least I have to get a couple videos out for these guys. And that's the way I honestly thought. So there you go. Next thing I picked up, like I said, this is only special for you guys that are in here now. Chemical Guys, you see it? Glossworks Auto Wash. After one of the last products I used, when I used them, there you go. A lot of people kept asking for Glossworks. I had about 10 different requests for Glossworks. So I figured when I was going to order it, I'd go ahead and buy it out. So it says it's pH neutral, which means it can be done in the middle of the day. Gloss magnifiers, I don't know. Gloss enhancing shampoo, synthetic formula, safe for wax and sealant. It's a premium product, it says. So a lot of people kept asking for Glossworks, so I went ahead and picked it up there. That should smell like watermelon. What? No, no. This should smell like watermelon, Jason. This. You see? Got you. I got you. Yeah, I went ahead and picked up a couple more scents because a lot of you guys like the scents. I know we're getting more people in here. Shh, don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody that I'm actually showing you what's going to be on Monday's video. Do not do it, guys. This is their watermelon, fresh sliced watermelon air freshener and odor neutralizer. So this will also be part of the unboxing. Like I said, guys, I still want you guys to watch this, but because you're my subscribers and you just happen to be hanging out with me, I decided to be a little bit generous with you guys today and actually show you some of the products that I did buy. See, a lot of people did want it. Do you pay retail? Yes, Armando. I buy whatever the prices are on the website is what I buy. I don't do anything else. I just go to the website and I just order. That's how I do everything, okay? So just go with it and understand that they don't give me any hookups. Like I said, nobody from Chemical Guys has ever contacted me. So I buy everything when I buy these products from these boxes and cases of stuff. That's my own money. I've probably bought $500 in Chemical Guys stuff in the last couple of years. That's, like I said, that is my own money. Nobody does anything. Because a lot of people always say that. They're like, they bought you that stuff or whatever. And I'm like, no, not Chemical Guys. Some of these other companies send it to me, but that's about it. Yeah, exactly, Christopher, about changing the formula. They change one or two things, and that's why I always try and tell you guys in some of the videos that with them, they do change. They do a little bit of changes here and there, but everything is basically the same. And all their products, besides the snow foam stuff, are all watered down. That's why I tell you, don't waste your money on those soaps because there's so many soaps that are over the counter that you can do a lot better with. Another product I went ahead and picked up, it's their Chemical Guys. This one's for their motorcycle line. They started a new motorcycle line, what was it, a couple months ago? It's their full cycle wash and wax, waterless wash protectant. So I did pick this one up as well. I'm actually going to test it out here on my motorcycle because you guys know I love motorcycles. Obviously, I'm going to buy a Honda Grom, so you guys can figure it out right there. Adams, bro, Adams, Adams, Adams. Oh yeah, Adams. Oh yeah, Adams. All right, the next one, guys, I got more scents. Like I said, I spent a bit of money here for you guys because I love you guys. It's the Chemical Guys Fresh Cherry Blast. I like a lot of sweeter smells and stuff like that, so I went ahead and picked this up as well. And so it's another scent I'll be trying out here and going from there. Adam's Protein. Yeah, it was funny that last weekend I had that, and then I saw one of the South Park posts on Facebook, so I actually shared that to my Acc0rd79 Facebook page, and it was not Timmy, it was the other one, Jimmy. Jimmy, when he was taking steroids, he was like this, and that's the first thing I thought of. So of course I had to share it to our thing because I thought it was a lot of fun. Here's one of the other products I got. I got some wood for you guys. You guys made me get all morning wood, if you know what I mean. Yeah, morning wood. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I got some morning wood sent for you guys. So that's one thing that I had a lot of people asking me about, was they wanted some morning wood. Maybe they need to go see a doctor about that, but I figured if you want to buy some morning wood, you can probably buy it too. So just letting you guys know. What else do I got here? This is another one of those products you guys kept asking me about. I can almost guarantee you it's off of another thing, but here we go. It's the Chemical Guys Sticky Citrus Wheel Cleaner Gel. This is one of their brand new products they just made out. I guarantee you, this is Diablo Wheel Gel. There is no difference. I'm telling you right now, it's just where Diablo Wheel Gel is concentrated, and you can keep, you know, mixing this at whatever ratio inside of a bigger spray bottle. This is already mixed for you. There's no like watering it down or anything like that. So there you go. By all the Adams crap online. I honestly don't know. I don't know about the Adams crap. The last product I bought, because again I was asked about this for you guys, is the EcoSmart Waterless Wash and Wax. It's concentrated. So see this right here? So I had a lot of people asking me to try this out more, so I went ahead and picked it up. I also went ahead and picked up just a little brush here. So for the pad brush, which is like, gets all the junk out of your, polishing pads and stuff like that, because obviously I'll be using it, so I went ahead and picked it up. But that's a sneak peek for you cool guys that get to hang out with me on a Friday night here and get to spend time with me, because as always, you know, I want to share things and talk to you about things that you're not going to actually see when I make my regular little videos for you guys on reviews and products. So that's the kind of cool thing when it comes to hanging out with you. But like I said, nobody ever sent me anything, except Chemical Guys sent me some morning wood. But no, they don't actually sponsor me. They don't send me any products at all. It was just that I bought this on my own, and I want everybody to always know that. And I make sure I let everybody know. Any video, if these companies like Turtle Wax, they send me stuff, I let you know right away. Hey, so-and-so from Turtle Wax, like Ken Baker, sent me this from Turtle Wax, sent me this to try. That's the first thing I say right in the beginning of the video, so that nobody can say that I've been bought out or anything or whatever. It's just that I let you guys know straight up, these companies sent it to me for review, and that's the way it is. So, yeah, you're definitely going to see these products in, honestly, it'll probably be a couple months, but you'll definitely see this over the time. Obviously, I'm going to get out some of the products that have been sent to me first, but I'll mix in some Chemical Guys once in a while, especially with the scents. I mean, who doesn't want to see some morning wood? Hello? So those kind of things will be on the Mondays, and then I'll mix in the rest of the reviews. I'm going to open the door to the kitchen. There we go. Ah, I forgot. I somehow shut the door like a dummy. There we go. This way, the air conditioning from up there and the whatchamacallit in the room can get out here, and it'll be a little bit better. Detail Juice. I don't know. I've never heard of them, so I don't know. But yeah, I would definitely say a lot of these products like Glossworks, your Sticky Wheel Gel, all that stuff, are copies of their other products. Maybe changes the scent a little bit, change the color, obviously, but that's honestly about it. But that's me being real with you guys, and that's why I always try and tell you these stuff. That's why I always like companies like Wax Gods and stuff. He only has like 9 products. That's all he has. He doesn't release any more than that, because he can keep the quality so much better if he only has 1 product of each. And I think that's what works for him. And like even Masterson's wax, he's only releasing a couple products every, like 1 or 2 products every couple months. He doesn't release a lot of products. So he's nowhere like Chemical Guys. And I've told him, I was like, do not go crazy like them. Do not do it. Stay with a small lineup of your polishes, waxes, all that stuff all the way down, and just stay with that. Don't go crazy, and just concentrate on making the best products you possibly can. Don't go insane like they did at Chemical Guys. Jason, how I keep it off is I keep the car watered down. Anytime I do a section of the car, let's say we're doing the hood, guys. Anytime I'm washing the hood here, and of course, when I make the videos for you guys, I do it right around noon, 1 o'clock, so it's the heat of the day, the god-awful worst heat of the day. But because I want to give you the best of video quality, I want to do it during a nice, bright, sunny day. And what I do is, so if I do the entire hood, I spray this down, and then I spray down the rest of the car as well. So I keep the car wet the entire time. I do not let it dry, and that's how I keep away from the sunspots, honestly. And once it's completely gone, maybe I like to what they call flooding the entire hood. So it's not like all spraying on it, it's just kind of flooding it off, so most of it all sheets off of the car, and then you honestly don't have that much to dry. And then I come back with that giant microfiber, I don't know what you want to call it, towel that's like this size, and I just kind of drag it across lightly across the top, and it sucks it up like that. And I make 2 or 3 passes and the whole car is dry. So that's what I do. Ugh, Armando, don't be so sexist. I don't want to hear about you throwing all your women all over me. Can you do any Chrome care? I actually have done a couple Chrome product reviews, Christopher. When I had my last car, I had my 370Z, and it had Chrome exhaust and Chrome cans, and they were really dirty, and that's when I would try it out. Go back some of my older videos. I do have about 4 different Chrome polish videos, and they'll be the same as if you did your Chrome on your truck or whatever you want. They're going to be the same, so it'll give you a good idea of what you want. But honestly, I haven't seen a bad Chrome polish, so any way you go, you're going to be fine. I like the Eagle Ones stuff. McGuire's did fine for me. Geez, I've tried a few different things, so just understand that. Should you wash your car breakfast? I don't eat breakfast in the morning, so if I can sleep in, I'll sleep in. So that's just me. So just letting you guys know. Obsessed Garage. See, I don't know a lot of, honestly, I don't know a lot of those online YouTube things. I've noticed recently, though, in my subscription box, not subscription box, you know, it says like content you'd be interested in or whatever on the right side of if you have a current video playing. I've noticed there's getting me a lot more of these small channels starting to pop up, trying to basically do the same thing I do. And I'm just like, wow, dude. I mean, it's like there's just so many now. And a lot of them are just clickbaity as hell, so I don't watch any of those videos. I just don't, but I've just noticed that recently. It just looks like more and more and more. I'm like, wow, dude, really? Yes, Rev Automotive's like William, like I said in the beginning of the video, they did send me their products. I've got 2 more of their products. I've got their Uber Shine and something else they sent me. So the other thing is like a spray wax, is a hydrophobic synthetic spray wax. That basically, I've seen the videos of it on their YouTube channel, and then the results are pretty good. But I'm going to actually be trying that on my wife's minivan tomorrow, if the weather's okay. From what we're supposed to be having, we're supposed to be having thunderstorms for the next 7 or 8 days in a row. But usually the thunderstorms hit in Florida in the afternoon, so crossing my fingers, I'll do what I can for you guys to get out some videos. But yes, they did send me their products, and like I said, I'm straightforward. They do send me stuff, as always, but they just wanted me to honestly test them out and see what they thought, if they needed to change any of the formulas, and that's all it was. And I went ahead and put them up online. Chrome, there's a lot of good Chrome ones out there, Armando. I honestly haven't seen any bad Chrome ones, to tell you the truth. They're all about the same quality-wise. Yeah, scent-wise, yeah, they both smell the same. When you're talking about stripper scent, yeah, they both smell the exact same. I actually have the stripper wash, but I haven't made a video for it. When it comes to any chemical guy stuff, you can see how much I use in it. So I have used it a couple times. It's watered down. Let's face it. I mean, look at it. It's just like, it's like water, okay? See how it splashes around in there? I don't know, you're probably like, huh? I can't see crap. You're an idiot. So, but look at how it just is like splashes around. There's really nothing in it. But I can get you out some of the other products I have, and you'll just see it when you kind of turn over a bottle and you flip it back over again, and it slowly runs down the side of the bottle. That means that stuff is thick. And I'm gonna tell you, that's a one way to know if that product's gonna be usually good or not. It says a very bad connection. What do you think about Chemical Guy's inner cleaner? I have not used inner cleaner. I've just used regular detailer inside cleaning stuff, and it works fine. I've tried anything from Turtle Wax products to McGuire's, Mother's, Masterson's for inside cleaning stuff, and honestly, they all generally work pretty good. I can't really find fault in an inner cleaner. Let's put it this way, you know what I mean? There's no reason for you to blow a lot of money on that kind of product as long as it cleans it off. So, good thing you have a garage. Yeah, dude, for sure. Obviously, you guys got to see I did get that Eco Smart because a lot of people were requesting Eco Smart, so I went ahead and picked it up and went from there. I don't know what's going on with Mother's. I've actually met their head designer. He was at Auto Geeks Detail Fest about 2 or 3 years ago, and I actually got to meet. They didn't know who I was, but I actually talked to him for a minute, and he was just generally a really nice guy. Their head laboratory guy that designed all their products. He was probably around 60 years old. He was not a young guy by any means, and he was the one that actually designed and came up with all the products. So it was pretty cool. And he just seemed lazy, and not lazy, but just kind of laid back, like, oh well, guys, whatever, you know, that kind of thing. I've heard about toothpaste for headlight stuff, but why? I don't know, especially when I can get some other stuff. Uh-oh. I will not be live tomorrow, Yolana. I don't know what I'll be doing tomorrow. Maybe we'll go to the... I don't know what I'll be doing tomorrow. I honestly have no idea what I'll be doing. Might be going to a park tomorrow. I don't know. When you live 20 minutes away from everywhere, you can go to any of the parks whenever you want, and it's really no big deal. Obviously, I want to kind of clean cars and kind of get ahead. I like having a couple videos in the bank so everything's saved up ahead of time, so that's why. God, we only have 18 people in here? Dude, this is a weak Friday night. I've got to tell you. We do not have many. Last week we had 85 people at one time watching. This is kind of scary that we don't have a lot of people in here. But I noticed we're not having the regulars in here tonight, so everybody must be out partying or getting wasted, so I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know about that. Any new rev detailing products? Yeah, I've got a Uber shine that I haven't tested out yet, and it's a trim and tire shine, so it's just like a regular trim and tire shine, but it's their version of the trim and tire shine. I just haven't have a chance to use it, and they have, I forgot what it's called, some armor. That's their hydrophobic stuff. It's pretty crazy. All right, later on, Yolanda. Yeah, if you ever get the heavy-duty car kit, Nate, you'll actually see from McGuire's, they actually come with I think it's 5,000 and 3,000 grit. I don't remember off the top of my head, but there it is. I don't think it's because of the hurricane, because the hurricane's only affecting the coast of Texas, so I don't honestly know what's going on tonight. It's just not a lot of people watching tonight in the stream. I'm actually not sad by it, but it's kind of like, wow, dude, that's really it? We don't even have, normally we always run 30 to 40 constantly, so it's really strange to be this low. But, you know, if everybody's going to go out and party and stuff like that, and fine, you know, you got to have some fun yourself. Go out and have a good old time, you know what I mean? Maybe solar eclipse. I don't know. We didn't really get that much of it here. I saw the videos online, and it was pitch black in some places, but no. You know what it looked like here in Florida? That. It was like nothing. Like where I live in Central Florida, got like, I want to say it's like 70% or something. So it was still pretty stinking bright here, guys. So it looked like it was the afternoon to evening at most. But I really couldn't tell the difference. Like that was the day we went and looked at the Honda Groms and the Kawasaki Z125s with my wife. And the dealer, one of the people in the dealership were like, oh, you guys didn't see the eclipse? And we're like, well, I didn't know. I thought it wasn't started yet because it was still bright outside, so I didn't know. Like, no, you guys got to go see it. And they gave us the glasses they used, and they were passing around the dealership. So I did get to see it. It was like a crescent moon for me, but it wasn't really dark here. It looked like it was the shadow of an afternoon, but that's all it was here in Florida. It really wasn't that big of a deal. The airport's way over there. The Kissimmee Airport is on the other side of downtown Kissimmee. I live near St. Cloud, Florida. That's why my P.O. box is actually in St. Cloud, Florida. It's not actually at the Kissimmee post offices. It's like the St. Cloud post office is like 6 or 7 minutes from my house. It's literally right down there. You know, what do you guys think about the idea? Since there's really nobody on here tonight anyways, and we're just kind of goofing off, what if I take you out right now, a live stream? We'll just cross our fingers if YouTube works with Verizon towers, good enough. And I take you guys down and we just do a live stream of going and actually checking the mailbox. I have only checked it once since I purchased it, and I didn't get anything yet from you guys, from anybody that wanted it, but I've had a couple people recently ask me for the P.O. box address, so I said, oh yeah, it's all in the video. It's like, feel free, whatever. And they're like, would you show it? I'm like, yeah, of course I'll show it. So, you know, maybe we can go check the P.O. box if you guys want together. I'm like, tonight's just a weird night, so, you know. Like I said, I can't promise you that it's going to work, the actual YouTube thing is going to work, but we can do that for you if you guys want. Yes, the Grom, yes, I love that color. When I think of the little tiny bikes, I think they're just kind of like crazy bikes and they're little fun bikes. And obviously, I love the bright green. That green's my favorite color. But yeah, so when I saw the highlighter yellow, I was like, ooh, that's fun. It's so loud and screams at you. And because it's a tiny little goofy bike that all these guys are like hooligans on, I figured there was no better color from me personally. So that's why I went ahead and do it. So you guys want to go up there? All right, I wish there was a thumbs up button on here. You know how like Instagram live stream has thumbs up buttons? There's no thumbs up button on the live stream. Yeah, I guess we can run up there, guys. Just let me know. Do you guys really want me to go up there? What's up, one Lakers? What's going on, buddy? What dressing do you enjoy? Whoa, what are we talking about? Sabrina Jones. Yeah, all right. Let me shut the door to the garage and we'll run up there. We'll go to the post office real quick. Like I said, bear with me, guys. All right, so if it drops, I promise you I will be back. Just to let you guys know ahead of time because I don't know how well the live stream is going to do while we're actually driving. So please understand that ahead of time and we'll go from there, okay? So I got to get the key for the post office box. Is it sad that I can't remember what my number is? I'm gonna have to kind of like guess. I know where it's at, but I'm like, I don't know where it's at. So, since like I said, we're short-handed tonight, we don't have a lot of people hanging out, I'll run up to there real quick. Which vehicle should we take? The trunk machine, let's take the trunk vehicle. Actually, we're taking the minivan, just letting you guys know. Because you guys can see the GTR, the motorcycle, the Prelude. Yeah, the minivan's right behind the garage door. So we're not taking any other vehicle. So we're gonna take the Pimp Mobile here, and we're gonna go up to the post office. Ooh, like I said, if it drops, guys, bear with me. I will restart the stream. We'll go from there. All right. So here we go, guys. Shut the garage door. All right, let's see how we can do this, guys. Bear with me here. Bear with me. You're damn right, Soccer Dad. This van is massive. And yes, that is what she said. She said it is massive. I mean, this thing is huge. Leather, power, everything. So let's do this. Look at 13 people. At this point, I don't really even care anymore. We're just doing this for fun. So hang in there, guys, with me. So, I mean, look how big this thing is. Yes, she always says that too. Nah, we had the 80s station on. I love 80s music. All right, guys, so here we go. I'm gonna show you how to drive and live stream at the same time. This should be change of my Verizon thing, or not my Verizon, but my guys. See, I'm here. So I don't know how well this is gonna work. There we go. It's back again. Like I said, it was still trying to connect to my wireless router because I live kind of near the front of the neighborhood, so that's why I had to get through the security gates and stuff like that out of my neighborhood. So this will be fun. Watch this like pass some cops or something like that. They'll be like, "What the hell are you doing, driving and talking on your phone?" With it, funny thing is, I know you guys could probably have terrible connections right now. All right, let's see. Boom, let's go. All right, no, I had what was called Alltel. If you guys, anybody remember Alltel? I had Alltel, and what happened is Alltel was bought out by Verizon Wireless, and my job has a 22% discount with Verizon Wireless, so that's why I still have it. Yeah, this is quite interesting, guys. I'm sorry that it's popping in and out, but I am here, and I am telling you the truth. I will still be here for you guys, so this should be a lot of fun for you guys. Well, like I said, we're dropping people left and right. Honestly, at this point, I think tonight's gonna be a short night for a live stream, and I just don't mind it, because that means I'll be able to get up early tomorrow and make a lot of videos, hopefully before this weather, but it's really cloudy today. Sucks. T-Mobile was awful. My wife had T-Mobile way back in the day. Dude, that stuff would drop phone calls like no other. Oh my God, it was horrible. Sorry, trying to read and drive at the same time and seeing these little writing on the phone is just kind of like a little hard, so please understand if I don't really respond to your comments right away. So like, again, this is what is somebody else's YouTube channel. It's way different. And you guys gotta understand too that I'm driving here at the same time as I'm doing this live stream, so it can't connect to just one tower as I'm driving down the road here. And I'm stuck behind a Corolla, which by the way are the slowest drivers I've ever seen in my life. So I can't stand Corollas. I want to kill every one of them. I don't know what it is. It's like if you're an islander from like Puerto Rico or wherever you're from, or you're from New York, New Jersey, you have to buy a Corolla, and you have to do 30 miles an hour everywhere you go. They're the slowest drivers I've ever seen in my life. Oh, they're hitting the brakes for no reason. Here we go, hitting the brakes. I hate them, guys. I hate them. Hate them. Come on. I swear, if it's 45, they're doing 30, 35. There they go. I can't stand it. What is up with Corollas? So many problems. She was in Miami, in South Miami, in Kendall, Florida, where she was doing her medical clinicals. Her phone would drop non-stop when we'd be on phone calls. I was like, just call from a landline. I can't stand it anymore. We'd talk for 2 minutes, it would drop again. And I was like, I can't deal with this. So what I did is, I said, I'll bring you on to my Verizon, Alltel. I said, I want you to get Alltel, and that's what we did. We got her on Alltel, and we never... Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Good. So for anybody who's just joining us now, we are driving my wife's sweet minivan, by the way. This thing is huge, and that's what she said. And we're going up to the post office to go check the P.O. box, so hang in there with me, guys. It is 1:18 in the morning, which means it's pretty cool hanging out this late at night. I just don't understand it. Why don't people buy Civics? Why are they always Corollas? I don't understand it. Here, let's see if I can spin the camera around for you guys. I don't know if it's going to show up really good if I spin it around. Remember, it is dark here. See, there's a Corolla right there in front of me. They just never do the speed limit wherever they go. They just sit there and crawl all the time, and they don't want to go fast. Alex, I see Alex from Germany here. He's probably having a complete heart attack. Germany, they wouldn't allow that. I'd go to jail for it. Sorry, we're not Germany. We're crazy Americans here. We do what we want, basically, around here. I still remember going to Germany, and I was with my friends, and the one wanted to text and drive. This was before America really got into texting. Americans didn't worry about calling each other on the phone. But in Europe, it was everybody was texting phone to his friend in the passenger seat and have him text all the messages because he was so scared about being caught while driving on his phone. Where in the United States, it's like everybody texts and drives here. Everybody gets into massive wrecks here, and here I am live streaming. Just for you guys, because we're taking you guys to the post office. We're about to cross into St. Cloud. You guys see how fast it took me to get to St. Cloud? And he's, of course, make that turn a little slower. Make it a little slower. Oh my God. Hell yeah, machine guns in the car will be badass. Just take out these slow-ass drivers. I agree with you there, Alex. Just, like, mow them all down. Be like, get out of the way. Yeah, Nate knows all about it. So, we'll be there in, like, 2 minutes. See, this guy doesn't even want to do the speed limit. We're quite literally doing 33 miles an hour in a 40-mile-an-hour zone. I am just coasting along here. That's how slow it is. Good night. Oh, he still wants to turn the same place I want to turn. I hate these people. Where we're going is literally right behind the Walmart in St. Cloud, Florida. He almost came to a complete stop to make that turn. It's not a stop sign, you just turn the car. This is my road rage. It gets really bad sometimes because I'm like, I've never lived in a town where people drive so slow. Most places I've ever lived is always 5 or 10 miles an hour over the speed limit everywhere they go, except for like Miami. Going down that way is like 20 miles over the speed limit. People there drive like crazy. No, I don't want to move to Arkansas. No. For all you baseball people, Darryl Strawberry's thing, I don't know what it is. You know the baseball player Darryl Strawberry? He's like probably like 50-something years old, maybe 60 years old now. Remember he played for like the Mets and all that stuff. Anywho, he has his own special. God, he's turning again. I bet he's going to the post office. I am quite literally on this dude's tail. I've never seen anything like it. This many turns. Here. Look. Every time I sit there and turn, he's turned. The post office is right up here on the left. As you can see, it's only a few minutes away from my house is where the post office is. I bet he's going to the post office. I bet he is. There's the post office to the left. You see it? That's the post office. I don't know where this dude is going. I really don't. That's Walmart right there. I don't understand it. Okay. Here we are. The only ones here. The P.O. box side should be open. So this is the post office of St. Cloud, Florida. We are here. Let us go in and see. I don't think anybody sent me anything yet, but, you know, for something different tonight with you guys, I'll do this. You know what I mean? Let me get my key out. Yes. Bear with me. Whew. Hold on. Okay, let's go inside. Let's, I honestly, I'm like an old man. I can't remember. But you can see how fast the post office is from my house. It's a couple minutes long. All right. Need any boxes for shipping? Fuck the post. These guys suck. All right, here we go. Here we go. I hear people working back here. I know it's one of these. I think it's this one right here. See, the tiny one wouldn't have worked out, so that's why I got this one. Yeah. Oh, look. Look. What is this? What is this? This is not even me. Oh, look. See? Garth Long. This isn't even me. Like, liquid glaze. I don't understand it. To Garth Long. Who the heck's Garth Long? It says liquid glaze, so I kind of want to open it, but I'm like, that's my name. My name is not Garth. I'm not a redneck person. Yeah, look. That's not me. That's not me either. This must be the person that had this box before me. Screw them. You know what I do when that happens? Your loss. And I throw them away. I literally throw everything away. Tough shit for them. They should have updated their address. Because what am I supposed to do with this? I don't know where they live. So, oh well. Convenient, less paper clutter. You ready? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Garth. Take care, bud. Should have updated your address, bro. Wow. Yeah. Well, so we'll see what's in here because things. So we'll see. Man, I love this car, boy. You can just like hop in it and don't have to hit unlock or anything. It knows you're there. So we got one package, but that's not my name. I have no idea where they came up with this name from. I mean, it feels like there's something in there. Like, it definitely feels like it's some kind of like liquid bottle, and it's kind of heavy. Oh well, we'll try it out. That's what we do. Yeah, I don't know. No, that's my P.O. box. That's definitely my P.O. box, so I don't know, buddy. How did I commit a federal crime? I throw away junk mail all the time that used to live in my house. How is that a federal crime? Address. Look, no, seriously. You know, the people that... There's probably been, I think we looked it up, 5 different families have owned our house. 4 or 5 different families since 1992 when our house was built. Okay? So, you're going to get junk mail all the time from these people that used to live there under all these people's names. I have some, like, Wang Chung type person that lived in my house, some Chinese people, old person from England that bought my house before us. And, so... Well, you know, I just throw that old mail away because I'm like, well, they didn't update their address. And none of that looked important, by the way, anyways. That one was like, just, you know, save money, go paperless and all that kind of garbage, you know, for the companies to save money. So I knew that was just trash mail anyways. So I didn't worry about it. But I've had the post office box for a month and a half, and it's like, wonder how long ago you had this P.O. box. You need to update your addresses, bro. Oh no, somebody's mad. This dude's a jerk. Oh no, I'm done watching this channel. Jesus Louise. Don't go mad. Please. I threw away somebody's mail. God. I'm gonna go vote for Hillary now. Let's go vote for Hillary. What do you guys think? We should go. Somehow it affected me 150 years later. Oh my God. I'm going to protest now. Let's go protest. No, seriously, that's what I think about all this stuff on TV. I'm like, what the hell? These monuments have been there over 100 years or whatever, and it's like, just drop it, let it go. So here we go, we're going back home. I will do a package opening here, and we'll actually see if it was meant for me. And then, honestly, if it's not meant for me, I will definitely return it and seal it back up. But I'm thinking they just put some random name down. I don't know why they not for me, and it wasn't just an error in naming. That I put it right back in the box because I do understand it's for somebody else, but we'll see because it's from a place called Liquid Glaze, so I'm kind of like, that sounds really like it's a car product, you know what I mean, for a car testing product. So we'll see. And now I'm gonna wait for 2 hours to take a right, a left. Please go. Thank you. But I'm a jerk. I'm a jerk, guys. I'm sorry. You better unsubscribe, guys. Unsubscribe. Do it now. I don't want you to have to deal with me. I know I trigger some people. I'm sorry, guys. I'm very sorry. So yeah, it'll take us, look how light the sky is still. This is how bright Orlando really is. Let me turn off the lights. You can see how bright it is. Oops, wrong lights. It's insane how bright the skyline is from Orlando, how much it lights up the sky at 1 o'clock in the morning. It's crazy. Yeah, you guys discuss Jeff in the comments below while I actually drive home. Like I said, it'll only take me another 5 minutes and we'll be home. 4 or 5 minutes and we'll be home. We're taking the back way, the back roads, a little bit faster. Down some of these sides. Right by, there's a lake right there to the right of me. Big Bass Pro Lake where everybody always like has the Bass Pro tournaments. That's where they come. Oh no. Oh God. I'm so offended right now. I mean, how can I offend anybody in a minivan? I'm in a Toyota Sienna minivan. How can I be any more inoffensive than that? You know? I just don't understand. I'm trying to save the environment. I'm driving a minivan. I could put 15 people with Uber in my car right now. We could have Uber. I could stuff a bunch of people in my minivan to save the environment. I don't understand it. It's just not fair. It's not fair. Almost home, guys. Almost home. This is like one of the only little tiny speed traps there is. Back there it's 45. Past up here is 40. This little stretch for half a mile is 30 miles an hour. And I can't on these people's driveways and just sit there and shoot radar. So I never really come flying through here. I just sit there and do like 30, 35 miles an hour and that's about it. I don't go crazy. You can see it's 30. So they'll just camp out right through these neighborhoods, these things, and they back their cars or their trucks up into these people's driveways and they just stand at the corner of their house by the mailbox and just shoot radar and then they walk out there and give you tickets. Now, I've never seen anything like it. It's just like typical. Alright. On the way. Here I go again on my own. Alright, almost home, guys. You guys want to go golfing? There's another golf country club over here. A neighborhood and country club. So we can all go golfing later if you guys want. Alright. I just can't get over how bright the lights of Orlando are. I know you guys can't see it, but you gotta understand the camera can't pick it up. It is bright. That's how light it is. You keep saying goodnight. Get out of here. Stop wasting our time. Oh my God. Jeez, go to bed or something. Good night, buddy. Enjoy your night. Thanks for stopping by. I'm giving you a thumbs up right now in front of the camera. You just can't see it. See, it's 45. And I'm moving along. Alright, I'm gonna surround. See, I can't even see me anymore. Boom. Now you can see me again. Hello, everybody. We're gonna open up this package here in a few minutes, and we're gonna open it together. If it is anal glaze, then we'll be returning it to its proper owner, and we'll pass it on. But if it's not, and it's actually car stuff, and somebody put on somebody's dead, then it's ours. We're taking it. We're taking it. Hope it offends a lot of people. What's up, guys? I see you guys coming in here really quick here. We're on the road right now. We're actually heading home. We just made a quick mailbox run, a mail call run to the post office box. So I'm just letting you guys know. And that's where we're at. We're in my wife's minivan right now. By the way, this is the most comfortable vehicle we own, by far. It is the softest, most comfortable riding vehicle that we own. It's insane. The hood, we're going to the ghetto. Yeah. Country club hoodlums. That's where I am, buddy. I'm in the country club and this is the ghetto. I'll see if we can survive. Gotta make it through security. Gotta get through the security gate up here, so we'll just cross our fingers that they let us in. 30. It's 1:32 in the morning here, Fortis. One let me in. We'll see. Alright, so it might disconnect because it's going to try and reconnect to my wireless once I get to my house. So just letting you guys know. Alright, I'm through the gate now. I'm through the gate. They know me. They know me. I've actually had them stop when I had some of the younger guys that like cars. They would stop and actually come and talk to me. So let's open the garage door, and we're home. I told you it didn't take too long to get there. Now let's hurry up and open up our anal glaze that we got in the mail. Why there's somebody else's name, like I said, I promise you, if in fact it is somebody else's package, I will tape it back up and I will drop it back off. But I'm thinking because it says glaze or whatever, that it's channel, so please bear with me. What's up, Martha? Supposedly we just committed a crime because I threw away somebody's junk mail that I'm sure they didn't care about. That was sent to my P.O. box. It was just junk mail. You could tell it was the previous person's stuff, so. All right, guys, are we ready for an unboxing? This is gonna be a serious unboxing here. No, Juan, what's up? Dude, you're more than welcome. You can see, like I said, we just got back. We took the minivan. The minivan's awesome, by the way, guys. If you guys don't understand a minivan, you guys got, especially if it's like the sporty looking version like this one, it's awesome. Whoa. All right, here we go. You guys ready for some stuff? Here we go. So, for you guys that just joined me, we actually went up to the post office in St. Cloud, and we checked my P.O. box. I had a couple pieces of somebody's junk mail in there. It was probably somebody that was a previous a renter of the box that was in there, and they were now. Really, I don't understand. Here we go. Yeah, I don't understand why it's not switched to Wi-Fi. But anyways, this was in there. It's from a company called Liquid Glaze out of Toccoa, Georgia. And the address is correct, so I don't know. We're going to open it up right quick. Like I said, if it's not mine, I promise you guys I will tape it back up and I will take it to the post office tomorrow and drop it off and tell them. Not mine. I thought it was mine and I didn't know. So I'm not a thief or anything like that. So just like, yeah, I don't know why the stream just is going in and out for. It's not reconnecting to my wireless for some reason. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if this was actually meant for me. If it's not, it's not. You know what I mean? R&R Endeavor's Liquid Glaze. Liquid Luster 16-ounce bottle. You know what I bet this was? I bet money somebody actually... All right, guys, what I was saying right before it switched over, now it's on Wi-Fi, by the way, guys. It picked up Wi-Fi. What I think happened is because Garth Long ordered it under their name, but they put my address as their address. I guarantee you that's what happened here. So, this, like I said, this came in. Let me move that out of the way. For some reason, it was in the camera's way. And let's see what it is. So, yeah, see, it's for car stuff. So it is a thing, and it was actually $21. So whoever hooked me up with it, Garth Long, you're the man, dude. You're the man. We actually did a... Damn. Now I've let in dragonflies. I hate when dragonflies... No, sorry. I thought my wife had the alarm turned on. I heard it going beep, beep, and I thought the alarm was on. I was like, no. So anyways, Garth Long, you are the man, sir. Thank you very much for sending it to me. What's going on, Andy Farrell? Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. So a customer did actually get this from me to try out, but what they did is they actually used their name as instead of putting Acc0rd79, but the P.O. box and everything was correct. So it was actually meant for me because it's a Liquid Luster 16-ounce bottle. It was wow. The bottle was $12, but the shipping was $9.95. Talk about a ripoff. Holy cow. And the bad thing is, what's better is if you look at the postage, $7.20. So this company actually overcharged them for shipping. You got to watch that. With a lot of companies, they overcharge you for shipping. That's how they make their money. So let's say they do a good deal on this where you save $2 or $3 by buying it on a certain day. Then you end up paying the shipping. And right here it says $9.95. I'll show it to you. See? It says $9.95 for shipping. Well, do the math. How much money did they make extra? $2.75 extra. So you saved maybe $2 or so with this, buying it on a certain special day, but they ended up getting you on the shipping. And that's where these companies make their money, and you better believe it. So a lot of companies, being in the shipping industry, I see this a lot. So understand that these companies might have a lot of sales, but they're getting you later on down the road. And just go in with a grain of salt on that. That a lot of these companies that do free shipping, it's because they're making so much profit that they can afford to give you shipping for free, because technically you already paid for that shipping. So just understand that. But back to the topic, I want to show you exactly what they sent me, what Garth sent me. It must be some small company. I've never heard of it before. It is made in America. It's called Liquid Luster Ultra High Gloss Non-Abrasive Carnauba Formula Automotive Wax. Clear coat safe, easy on, easy off application. Helps eliminate swirl marks, so it must be some type of polish in here. Cleans, waxes, and protects. I'll let you guys check it out here. I have never heard of the company before. I don't know about it, so please go with it. It says liquid glaze. Guarantees liquid luster to give complete satisfaction when used according to directions. Manufactured by Liquid Glaze Incorporated, P.O. Box, whatever, Toccoa, Georgia, which is up there near Atlanta. There it says, before using, on dry cloth, pour liquid on a small amount of luster. Apply to your automobile section 1 section at a time. While applying a still wet and hazy, wipe off with a clean dry cloth. Can be used with a buffing wheel. So I've never actually heard of this company before. It must be a small company. You guys want to do a smell test real quick? We've got to do a smell test. Oh, look what they do. They actually put those little things in there that stop things from leaking. That's kind of cool. It smells like chemicals. Not a bad chemical smell, but it definitely has a chemical smell to it. It's not like a sweet smell or anything like that. But you know what? I'm very thankful, so I will definitely be giving him a proper shout out, because Garth, I really do. If Garth happens to watch this later on down the road, of course, I do appreciate it, because Garth ordered this with his own money and had it shipped to me. So big props to Garth, because Garth is out of, by the way, who is my friend that's out of Arkansas? It actually has his address. So I won't show you this guy's personal address, but he's out of Judsonia, Arkansas. So big shout out to Garth Long out of Judsonia, Arkansas. Everybody go on Facebook really quick and stalk him. Stalking him. Who's gonna look up Garth and add him as a friend on Facebook? All right, but yeah, is it really you, GT Taylor? Is that really you that actually sent this to me, or are you just in Arkansas too? Because I would have figured you would have stepped up and been like, oh, I sent you a product real quick. But yeah, Judsonia, Arkansas. So big shout outs to Garth. I'll be posting this up on Instagram. I'll also be posting this up on Facebook, because when my subscribers take a few minutes, and especially would spend their own money for products to send me, that's really special to me. I see it as super special. It's like when Martha and some other people have donated on my YouTube streams over the past. That really means a lot to me, honestly, personally. So they going out of their way to actually give me stuff. So I want to make sure I thank them properly. That's why I always will remember Martha, because I think she's donated $40 to my channel over time. And it actually helped pay for that P.O. box for that everybody can actually send me stuff to. So I always remember these people, and they're special because they did take the little time. So I'll be putting it up on Facebook, I'll be putting it up on Twitter and on Instagram, and thanking Garth. So hopefully Garth does actually see this sometime down the road, and that he understands that I am thankful that he actually sent me some stuff, because, you know, he didn't have to or anything like that. And so that's pretty stinging cool. So guys, big shout out to Garth. Like I said, woo! But if you guys ever want to send me any of your things, even if your products are like halfway gone and it's some Adams products, even if it's some Adams products you're not using anymore, and you ever want to send me some, or any other company that's, even if your bottle's halfway gone, you can feel free to wrap it up in a couple baggies or anything like that, like some old Walmart baggies, so in case it leaks. But you can send it to the P.O. box, and I'll be glad to give you guys a shout out. I'll be glad to go ahead and test out your products. And that's what I do. That's why I opened it, because a lot of people kept asking me. They wanted to send me some stuff, and I wasn't going to give out my personal address. And I figured a P.O. box is honestly a lot easier anyways. Everything just goes there, so it's fun. So there you go. Adams! Protein and Adams! So yeah. EMT! Sorry. I'm sorry, Active. I did see that you were in a, whatchamacallit. Wi-Fi is bad. No, I understand, Martha. I know you're in Texas out there. Right now, Category 4 hurricane I saw. As you can see here, it's just cloudy here. I was riding my motorcycle home tonight from work, and it was like a misting light rain on the way home. So my back of my shirt here was all wet. Even though I wear a motorcycle jacket everywhere I go, the whole back of my pants right there in my seat were all wet, so it was pretty crazy. But I do
I do love riding the motorcycle. That's why I want to buy one of those little Honda Groms, because as you guys know, as you guys got to ride in that minivan, we don't even leave the third row up. The third row is completely laid down inside, and I can put the Grom with us everywhere we go, because every time we go on trips or vacation to visit the family or her family or whatever, you know, with one vehicle, you're going to get stuck wherever you are. But if I have the little tiny motorcycle, I can take it with me anywhere I want. And on top of that, when I'm here, there's giant little hooligan-style groups on Facebook where what they do is they just go and ride out together on motorcycle rides. But, you know, they're not fast bikes. They do 60 miles an hour, and they're dirt cheap, so why not? And so that's why I really want to get that. That's why I'm going to go ahead and get the Grom here in a couple weeks. So I'll make a video on it. I know not a lot of people are interested in motorcycles, but you know, just because you guys are special and you guys are here, you guys got to actually hear it first before anybody else gets to hear it. Just like you guys going to see the actual unboxing of this beforehand. So guys, I just want you guys to know that. You get the little special things that you get during a live stream where you're not going to get it any other time. Otherwise, you won't know about it. But if you're here with me, you're going to see these special things that they sent me. What tire shine you use the most, buddy? Honestly, I flip between so many stinging tire shines. When I did my GTR for the last weekend's Ace Cafe, do you guys got to see the Instagram picture on Instagram? I think it was on Facebook too, the Ace Cafe picture for the ZG and GTR meet down there or downtown Orlando. Anyways, I used Masterson's Trim and Tire Care. Let me tell you, that stuff usually lasts me about 2 to 3 weeks. That is a very, very solid product. It's a lot like Meguiar's Endurance, where it lasts me a couple weeks, and I really like it. So it actually works good. So I highly recommend it there, and that's what I actually used for this stuff. So there you go. But yeah, I flip between a lot of different products, as you can understand. I like to try out products. I can't help it. So there you go. I sent you a DM on Instagram. You didn't answer, buddy. I know you're busy. If you just sent it to me in the last hour or two, it's because honestly, I'm obviously in the live stream, so I do apologize, one, but I will check it later. I think, chill. I will actually do it later. Yeah, it's funny. Baker X Derek, he wrote me. We talked on DM through Instagram about the Honda Grom. So, you know, I do have my little bit of connections and stuff like that. I do know some people out there. If you guys watch any moto vlog type things, Baker X Derek is one of those big giant guys. If you guys heard of Snowcat, Snowcat's written me before. He's been in one of my live hangouts before when I had my other channel I was running at one time. So, you know, I have talked to these really big guys before, and they're all actually pretty laid back and chill. So that's really cool. And when I asked Baker, we were talking about the Honda Grom, he told me he loves his Kawasaki's, but he bought the Honda Grom because Honda has a little bit better reliability than the Kawasaki, so that's only why. But I honestly, other than the stator on my motorcycle, my ZX6R going bad last fall, that's the only problem in 2.5 years of ownership I've ever had with the Kawasaki ZX6R. And it was used when I bought it, so it's a 2012 model. So technically it's, what, 5 years old now? And it's holding up like a champ. Now, it'll be going in for its full maintenance here in the next couple weeks. I drop it off at the motorcycle clinic up here in Kissimmee, and I literally drop it off. I said, whatever needs to be fixed or it's starting to go bad, or you think it needs, the wear and tear is getting bad, I said, you fix it. I said, I'm not going to get broke down on my motorcycle. So I go ahead and I spent the money when it comes to my motorcycle, because I do not want to be broke down or anything on when I'm on a motorcycle. So I say, you tell me it needs to get fixed, just go ahead and fix it. I don't want to hear it. If it needs a tire, put a new tire on. That's the way I do stuff when it comes to that bike, because I'm not about to get stuck on the side of the road with a motorcycle. I've done that once, and I don't like being there. So is anyone listening to music? I was listening to music tonight, Alex, while I was at work. We had a little bit of shortage on employees, so I had to actually do somebody else's job, so I just put in the headphones and I worked. I listened to, what was I listening to? Some early 90s music while I was at work, so it was pretty laid back. Adam's Protein. HD Speed, I heard they have some very good quality products, but I have not tried it. Remember, I quite literally have 50 products between all these companies, and then I just ordered all that Chemical Guys products that came in this week. Now I have this liquid luster stuff. So I do have so many products that I've got to get out that me buying any new products right now would just be insane. It wouldn't be right for anybody, because I make these unboxing videos where I show you what people send me, and then I go from there. By the way, would you guys like it if I unbox what 303 products sent me? I know what they sent me, but I haven't even unboxed them. They're still in the box, and that's why I tell you guys, I just unboxed this for you guys. I mean, I made the video already, but if you guys were here a few minutes earlier, you guys got to see it. So anybody that's watching this later on, just scroll back a little bit, maybe like 30 minutes, and you'll see me unboxing it. So yeah, you can actually see what 303 products actually sent me if you guys like. Yeah. Then again, you're willing with Alpha. Alphas have terrible quality. I mean, back when Top Gear, the Clarkson and all them were on Top Gear, I watched them religiously, and I remember them dogging Fiats, dogging Alphas, Romeos so bad about the reliability. They even dogged the Land Rovers and stuff. So I mean, I knew they were bad quality. I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole, just because. Let's face it, they might as well. They're basically a Chrysler product, and the Chrysler products are garbage. They don't last. So no, I would not be using any of those. You know what I mean? I would rather spend another grand or two and get a Honda, Toyota, and Nissan that's going to last me for years and years and years and years versus some garbage company car. And that's the truth. When it comes to anything, if you're going to keep it for years, spend the extra money. Always spend the extra money. If you're going to constantly flip it, then whatever, but spend the money because it's going to pay itself back over the years. You know what I mean? So, yes, I have heard about the McGuire's thing. I've had a lot of people contact me. The nearest Costco is down there on Orange Blossom Trail in Orlando, right near all those car dealerships. It's about, I don't know, it's about 15, 20 minutes from here max. But I have never been in there. I've never been in a Costco in my life, so I don't know how to get in there. I don't know if I have to have like a card, like my Sam's card or what. So. The Boss line. Oh, okay. Are you talking about the Boss line from, what is it? Grill's Garage has a really good line. I like Grill's Garage products a lot. They're a really good quality company. Good products. I don't have any real complaint. Their soap was a little bit weak. But other than that, I mean, they have some really good products as well. So really pretty good stuff. All right, you guys ready? You all want to see the 303 products unboxing? I'll do it for you guys only who watch my stuff now. And I don't know if I'll actually do an unboxing of theirs because I know what they sent me. But if you guys want, give me some thumbs up and I'll go get the 303 products boxes out of there and we'll go ahead and unbox for you guys right here. Because again, you guys are special enough to hang with me, and it's just a weird night. Having only 20 people on a live stream is very strange for me because I'm used to having 40, 50 people at any given time watching. So being that it's a little bit more me and you guys kind of thing, a small environment, I don't mind going ahead and doing some special things for you guys. And that's why I've been doing a little bit of wild stuff tonight, like going to the mailbox, showing you the Chemical Guys products, or obviously showing you this that the gentleman Garth sent me. So that's why I'm doing things. Normally I would never do this kind of stuff on the live stream because I want you guys to watch it in a video later. But I'm kind of hoping that you guys will watch the unboxing on Monday. So I have no problem with it. So there we go. See, I don't want to buy a membership just to get one product. I mean, I have a Sam's Club one, and I don't know. I go to the Sam's Club in Lake Nona. It's a new rich area of Orlando. It's just outside the airport called Lake Nona. You guys can look it up now. And they have brand new Walmart and Sam's Club side by side. It's like all the rich people are moving. It's right there. It's stupid money. Like a home like ours is almost 3 times as much over there than it is here. It's insane. It's like insanity. It's 15 minutes away. But because it's the new rich area of town, and all the high fancy schools and all that stuff, and they have pools and playgrounds and all that stuff, you know how it is. It's very fancy. And so we got to charge almost triple the price for the same house. And you're like, no. So there you go. Chemical Guys products. Okay. Hang in there. Let's go get some of those boxes real quick. Now, baby's asleep and wife's asleep. So let's be real quiet while I go in there. All right, she's in bed. Two boxes. Now that she's asleep, I actually open up the whole door to the actual house. All right, so they sent me 2 boxes. I'm pretty sure I know what the other box is. One has the products in it. It's got a little bit of weight to it, and the other one doesn't. So there you go. Do you use all the things? Here's what happened, Lakers. I understand where you're going with the giveaways, and I used to do it every 1,000 subscribers I gained. I would also always do a giveaway of like 1 or 2, like it would have to be like 4 or 5 products from like Mother's, McGuire's, Turtle Wax, whatever it was. I used to give away all this stuff all the time. However, if you go back on any of my videos in the last couple of weeks, here's what happens. I have we're this close to 18,000 subscribers right now. But I usually, in a 1 week alone, I'll only get about 2,000 views on my videos. Now, over time, that would ramp up. But I feel like I should be getting a minimum of 5,000 or 6,000 views per week on each video I put out. And I'm only getting 2,000 now, 1,500, 2,000. So it shows you that back in the day when I was doing these giveaways every single 1,000, I had a lot of people that would just subscribe to my channel only for the giveaways. There's a lot of leeches on YouTube, and you guys got to understand that people only talk to you because you want to give out stuff. And as soon as you stop doing it, they stop watching your stuff. But instead of unsubscribing, they just leave it subscribed. So because what I made sure is I said, I'm going to check, and if you don't comment, like, and if you are not subscribed to my channel, I would go through all my subscribers, you would be automatically disqualified. Well, when I would go start checking through these names, literally you'd click on their profile, and all the videos they liked, or all the ones they commented on, because some people forget that they can, if whatever you put on there, if they don't turn it off, I can see as a regular person. And they would only click like and comments on every one of these different product giveaway channels. It was insane. It'd be like ladies' lipstick, underwear, they like and subscribe. Doing this, had nothing to do. They just would search for free giveaway bullshit, and they would click on it. And I hate to say that, but I'm not going, I had to cut it out because I'm not getting the views I should be getting for almost 18,000 subscribers. I should be getting at least 5,000 or 6,000 views a week, I figured. And I'm nowhere near that. So that's why, honestly, I stopped doing it. It's not because I don't love you guys and I don't care about you guys, but there's just so many leeches out there that are doing it. Because I'm telling you, I have companies like Turtle Wax that told me, we'll send you some stuff and you can do a giveaway. How about I send you an extra, like 10 of everything or whatever, and you can just give it away. We don't care. You can just have fun with it and you do it a giveaway. And I had to tell them, I'm like, I appreciate it, but I'm not going to do that anymore. And I had to explain why. Because like I said, we're literally, I think I'm 30 subscribers away from 18,000 subscribers. And yet none of my videos in the last couple weeks, or let's say a couple months, have hit 18,000 views yet. You would think after a couple months you would hit 18,000 views. No, not at all. So I decided I'm just going to stop doing it. I had to stop. And that's because of all the leeches out there. And it's really affected my view per subscribers numbers are so mismatched. It's insane that right now I'm just kind of like, okay, I just got to stop for a while and just kind of build back up the people who want to watch videos versus the people who just want to get free crap. So there you go. I don't know why, Jonathan. Actually, you want views over subscribers any day of the week, and here's why. Views are what gets your actually channels pushed up and higher. So I have a couple of my videos that have gone, let's just say viral, where you have a couple 100,000 views on them, where obviously I don't even have a couple 100,000 subscribers. And so when a lot of times in videos, what people told me when they found me is on the side of the recommendation stuff, it was nothing but Acc0rd. So of course the one that is the ones that comes right up at the top. Do me a favor, anybody right now, take 2 seconds, open up another window of Google or YouTube, and type in Maguire's. I guarantee you I'm one of the very top Maguire's videos there is. I can guarantee you. And more than likely it's that Maguire's thing. So when anybody types in products or anything they want, my videos usually pop right to the top. So that's how it comes, especially on one that has hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views. I have more views on some of my videos than even Maguire's does. And that's the truth. You can look at them and like, what the hell? But you would think they would have it. They don't. I blow them away in some of their product reviews. And that's just the way it is. So of course, my videos now are pushed up because Google's algorithm sees that, dude, there's a ton of people that are really interested in this video. So we're going to keep pushing it up, keep featuring content, keep putting it out like, oh, you should watch this video next on the side. We'll have featured content on the side. And that's how. So you really want the views anyways because it brings in more views, brings in more people that want to subscribe to you and stuff like that. So that's what I've had to learn from YouTube. But you see what I'm saying? Third. But you see what I'm saying? Right there. But you can probably do me a favor now, Nate. Type in Turtle Wax. Just type in Turtle Wax and let's see where I'm up in Turtle Wax right now. And it's just the way it goes. Exactly, 645,000. It's just the way it goes. And so now type in Turtle Wax and you'll see. I guarantee in Turtle Wax I'm one of the highest ones there because they don't have a YouTube channel. If they do, it's like nothing to it. they don't really have any products. And I asked them that. I'm like, why don't you have why don't you show how to use your products? I was like, it's free. It's you just have to do it and record the thing while you're using it and show people how to do it. They have an amazing test lab where they can pull in like 6 cars at a time. It's lit up with lights everywhere. So it's perfect for making videos, and they won't do it. I just don't understand it. I'm like, guys, it's not hard. You're already editing your commercials. Just damn well put out videos here. And they just said, they keep getting shot down. And I'm like, who's the moron that's running that's not actually understanding that today's generation is going online for everything? You need to be making videos of your own products. I mean, hell, what is things? I mean, Chemical Guys alone has something like 285 or 300,000 subscribers now. It's just like, durr. So, there you go, Nate. So I'm number 1 on Turtle Wax. You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. Exactly. You make a little bit of money, GT Taylor. I'm not getting rich off it by any means. Most of my money that I use, I obviously, when I bought this, the big old Chemical Guys box, where does that money come from? So you guys understand where a lot of anything that I make just goes, for a lot of it, just goes back in. Can I live off of YouTube? There's no way in hell I make this much money. You'd have to, from what I heard, you have to have quite literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of subscribers in order to get by and make a living off of YouTube and live comfortably. Why would I give up my job with my company that I've been at for 20 years, that has a pension, health care, and is a reliable job that's going to be there in 20 years from now, where YouTube, I guarantee YouTube might not be here in 10 or 20 years. So no, I would never do that. No, it doesn't pay enough. Obviously, 18,000 subscribers, you're just not going to make it. I mean, you'll make a little bit of money, but it's not like, you know what I mean, guys, by that? So you're not going to get rich off YouTube unless you're quite literally a massive channel. S2000 would be badass. Those are really nice cars. I've got no complaints on that. Riven. Kawasaki is nice, but they wanted so much money that I decided the Grom would be the better way to go. Groms have a better resale value as well. A lot more mods for the Groms. And honestly, Honda makes a really good quality engine. I already own a ZX6R, Riven. I know you might not be seeing this later here. See, I own the Kawasaki ZX6R, so I'm not getting rid of the ZX6R. I'm just adding another vehicle. So I love the Kawasaki. But just to understand that. I don't know if Riven, you've been in my channel a lot. By the way, Riven, if you don't know, I own a GTR as well, so there you go. So I just wanted to, because I know the title of the video is Acc0rd getting a Grom. So so if anybody asks me about Grom questions or anything like that or anything, that's why I break channel. But normally this channel, Riven, is for car detailing and stuff like that. It's just one of the things. I'm buying another toy. I just keep buying stuff. You know how I am. Oh, I'm sure. You know, there's so many. I could care less what company people's get. Like I said, if I was getting paid 10 or 15% of everything that Chemical Guy sold, or Turtle Wax sold, or whatever sold, you know, whatever, I'd be like, you guys must buy it. You guys must buy it. But because nobody pays me to do this, and other than these companies up here in the wall that send me the products, I could care less because nobody's actually paying me to do any of this stuff, and that's just the way it goes. So understand that I just don't care. Now, if somebody was paying me, or if I was going to get a piece of the pie, I'd be telling you, you need to buy all this stuff now. But no, I don't get anything from any company at all. Aloha, buddy. What's going on, dude? See you up in here. Do you have... I have only been to one Universal Halloween Horror Nights. But the funny thing is, being a premier season pass holder, which is the highest season pass you can have, and we have them, we actually get one free night to Halloween Horror Nights, so we will be going there. I know for a fact they've already started decorating Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure for Halloween, because the Halloween Horror Night starts in the next couple weeks, like next 2 or 3 weeks it starts. So they are already starting to decorate everything, but that's just the way it is. Even Disney World, we went to Disney World last year, their Not So Scary Halloween. That was amazing. We were taking my dad. My dad's coming down here for my birthday in the beginning of October. That's when I'm going to be an older man. I'm starting to get more and more gray hairs. I'm turning into an old man in front of your eyes. But, so I'll be going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party and with my dad that night. It was a lot of fun last year, so we're doing that again. And we'll do the Very Merry Christmas. We'll be doing that again. But yeah, so I'll be going to Disney. We're taking my dad for his birthday. It was in July. And I told him we're buying him Disney tickets so he can come and visit Disney again, because he hasn't been in like 15 years. I said, well, for your birthday, we'll take you to Disney. So we're buying him tickets. So yeah. I'll come back in a bit. I'm nerding out on COD. No, dude, whatever you want to do, buddy. You know, it's your life. We're just hanging out here as just chill peeps, you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, Alex, today is Friday. You need to stop working so much. Honestly, waxes, a lot of them are really good. Carnauba waxes, I can tell you one that I would buy in a heartbeat, 100 times over. And that's, it's a specialty wax, it's an expensive wax. It's from Auto Geek. It's called Pinnacle Sovereign. It comes in a small container. You can get about 4 or 5 cars out of it. Oh my God, it is pure white carnauba wax. It smells so good, but the rich color you get out of it is insane. It's expensive. That little can, I'll show it to you here in a second, guys. It's $60. But that is quite literally designed for nothing but the highest end quality cars out there. So it's so expensive. But I'm like, I used to put it on I put it on this car all the time because you don't have to let it haze up. As soon as you apply it, you just wipe it right back down again. A couple of the newer products like Chemical Guys can do it, Butter Wet Wax, Masterson's Car Care can do it. I think 1 or 2 others I've tested now can do it. But you don't have to let it haze up. As soon as you put it on, you just wipe it back off again. And it smells so good. And the colors are just amazing. However, it's only going to last you about 2 months. But for that short time, if you're going to a car show or anything, I have never seen a more amazing wax in my life. And that's the truth. But you have to pay a crap ton of money for just a small bottle. So you really, really have to be a car enthusiast. But it's worth every single penny. I haven't tried P40. Sorry, I can't tell you. Fridays with the boys. You're right, man. They're right. Clean out the garage. God, I have so much stuff. It's ridiculous. And the problem is, as soon as people would start finding out, they're like, giveaway? Giveaway? I want to subscribe just for a giveaway, but I'm never going to watch his videos. Only if he does another giveaway video. Subscribe. Comment. Comment something random. Comment. Subscribe. And that's what happened. Every time I would do... I'll give you an example. Here's what happened. So I would do a giveaway video and I'd say, guys, you have till next Wednesday. I'd put it out on a Wednesday and say, you have until next Wednesday to comment. And then I'll do a video review. So you have until Wednesday at noon. And then that afternoon I would make the video and release it later on or something like that. That short time, I shit you not, I would pick up, and within a week, this is when I was only like 4,000 or 5,000 subscribers, I'd pick up 200 or 300 subscribers in 1 week because of that. And that's why I started looking at these people, and I'll tell you the truth here. Call me a dickhead, but I would go in and look at the people who I'd use the automatic number generator to see who won. And when I would go into their profile, if I saw they were these people that would do nothing but look for subscriber giveaway channels and crap like that, I would literally just hit draw again. I wouldn't even announce that they won. Even though they truly won, I would go find somebody else. I would re-roll it again and find somebody who was a true subscriber, because these people would literally just hunt your channel down just because you were doing giveaways. So now you have this inflated, bloated subscriber count, but you only have this many true actual viewers, and that's what sucked, and I think that's what kind of ruined my thing. Otherwise, you're damn right, I would do giveaways every single time I hit another 1,000. I would buy another $50 and $60 in products and then give them away, and I'd ship them to you for free. You wouldn't pay a dime. I didn't care if you lived in Europe. It was on me. I would spend it because that's how much I took care of my subscribers. But I realized it was starting to hurt, and I started talking to some bigger YouTubers, and they told me it really hurts, and I needed to cut it out, so I did. I went ahead and cut it out. Because a lot of them were telling me, they're like, you're going to screw up your numbers so bad with that, and you're going to be upset, and it really has truly ruined my numbers, and that's why. Otherwise, I would be glad to give you guys some of my products. I have no problem with that, and I would go buy brand new products. Hell, I'd buy some Chemical Guys, or maybe some Cocaine Adams, just for you guys, because that's how much I mean. I would swear to God, I would go on to Adams.com, type in the thing, buy $30 or $40 of products, and type in your address, and I would have it sent from Adams to your address as a gift, as your subscriber thing. But because it absolutely devastated my numbers, and it's really inflated it where it shouldn't be, that's why I just stopped doing it. And all the big subscribers told me I needed to cut that out immediately because those are false YouTube viewers, and that's why. Yeah, exactly. The real stuff ones, it hurts, and I'm sorry for that, guys. I really am. But it's just the way it goes. I mean, I would love to do giveaways because every 1,000 subscribers, I would give it away. And then suddenly, within a week, I would gain 200 or 300 subscribers in 1 week, and I was like, what the fuck? But then I realized that's what they were doing. So yes, I would gain it. And then once, it's funny,
As soon as they didn't win, like within 2 or 3 days, I would drop 30 or 40 subscribers like this. So you'd see this huge ramp up, and as soon as they realized they didn't win, they would go unsubscribe, and my number would go drop back down another 40 or 50 every single time. Because all the fucking freebie flakes that just wanted to mooch off of me would just unsubscribe instantly. So that's why I literally went in there and pinpointed out. I'm like, okay, this person's only in here viewing other videos and commenting on people that are just doing giveaways. And it was just like that. Every single video that they liked or subscribed to in the past week or whatever was nothing but giveaway stuff. I would automatically go ahead and do a random generator and pick somebody else because I would not give it to them because they didn't deserve it because they were only hunting my channel for free garbage. And that's sad. But yeah, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care where you lived. I would have sent it to you. That's honestly the way it is. Happy birthday. Oh, happy birthday. I was like, what the heck? Jason, happy birthday for Wednesday, buddy. How old are you going to be, Jason? You going to be like 16, 17, Jason? I don't know. Take it easy. Got to go. Later on, Chris. Thanks very much. Do it. Colombian cocaine. Well, I mean, we could do cocaine giveaways. I bet I'd be picking up a shit ton of subscribers then. They'd be like, we're doing cocaine giveaways? And all I gotta do is subscribe? 100,000 subscribers. That was literally, these druggies would be insane. I've got to create 10 more accounts and subscribe to Acc0rd. And I think that's what a lot of people do. They were quite literally having their 5 or 6 accounts, and they would all resub and they'd all comment under these different random names with no backgrounds or anything like that. So it was pretty crazy. 39, you old bastard. I'm getting close to that, but I'm not that old yet. Yeah, Armando, don't get married, buddy. Don't get married, buddy. Because once you do, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, this is man-to-man conversation here, guys. Just stay beside, close your ears. Once you put this on, done. No more of the fun stuff. No more of that fun stuff when we were young and crazy and dating girls. Done. So, man to man. I need some more drink. The only thing about balls is these things are only like, I don't know, it's 300 milliliters. So however 300 milliliters is, I think it's like 12 fluid ounces, is not enough. Yeah. Let me put this in. Look at this. We recycle. We're hippies. We recycle. Captain America, we recycle. Remember Captain America, guys? Is it Captain America or was it Captain Planet? Captain Planet. Remember that, guys, from the 90s? All you 90s kids? Oh, no more, Armando. No more. You're done. You're done, Armando. You're done. No, Lakers. Sleep. All right, we're gonna get another drink. This is some of the best stuff. Oh my God. It's great. It's so hot in the garage. It's so cool in the house. This is Dr. Pepper's throwback Dr. Pepper. It'll come out like once a year. It's made with real sugar. It totally changes this taste of actually Dr. Pepper. It doesn't have that harsh bitter taste anymore. It's super, super sweet. Well worth it. Highly recommended. They need to make this year round. Seriously. No, I'm not a Magic fan, Lakers. I've been to one of their games. My wife, being in the medical field, she gets a lot of free tickets and free stuff from the big drug representatives that come to her place. And one time we had some amazing Rose tickets, so we got to go see it. No, we don't own a dog. Sorry. Favorite smelling wax gods. Ego Smart is my favorite smelling. Sheldon. If you were here earlier, Sheldon, don't tell anybody, Sheldon. This one's for you. Hold on, Sheldon. Look what I got. Look what I ordered. Sheldon. But, yeah, no. Be careful smelling chemical, guys. No, they're sealed up. The funny thing is, that I made an unboxing video about 2 years ago when I first ordered chemical ice, and Mr. Pink leaked all over inside the box. And I told them straight up I put it on the stream. And actually, that was the one time and only time they've ever commented on my YouTube channel that had leaked all over the inside of the box. And I said, you guys need to wrap these products up individually or put them in baggies or whatever. Do you know every shipment since they wrap and they have actually like you can see it. They have the plastic wrap around every one of their products. See it? They listened to me and they actually commented. They said they were very sorry about that, and they said they're going to change their shipping policies, and they did. But they needed to. I see spills all the time at work. It's insane. These companies they'll ship cleaning products and put nothing in it, so a dude drops the box and things spills everywhere. And it's like, what were you people thinking? Lonely. Yeah, no, everybody's asleep right now, Armando. Remember, it's 1:30. What is it, guys? No, it's actually almost 2:15 in the morning. So yeah, everybody's asleep right now. Take one for the team. Oh, because we only have 15 people in here now I can actually show you what's here. You ready? Ready for the knife challenge? See how many people we can cut with it? All right, we'll start out with this one first. Remember, guys, I forgot about the 303 products. Remember? Where can I put this? Just trying to hold the box at the same time, so bear with me. You guys are sitting on top of my Prelude's glass roof. That's where I have you guys sitting right now. I'm like Nate and Alex right here. I'm cutting bitches with my knife, you know what I mean? Takes you back to your days in Iraq and Afghanistan. Come here, cut, bitch. There we go. All right, you guys ready now? Are you ready? Fresh unboxing. Shh, fresh unboxing. I stream all kinds of hours of the day. It's just me, you know what I mean? And most of the time, though, I start at midnight Eastern time zone. So that way, anybody on the West Coast is getting home from work, or they're getting home from their dates, or maybe they're just now going on their dates. I don't know. But anyways, that way a lot of people can see it. If I started too early, a lot of people wouldn't be able to see it. And honestly, I still work. Remember, I don't go into work until the afternoon, and then I work till at night. So that's how I get my hours in at work. So I wouldn't be home anyways if I tried to start it any earlier. You ready? You ready? Brand new products for 2017. Hasn't even been released yet. 303 compound. Brand new. Like I said, they have not had this before. I'm the first one for them to send it to me. Remove paint defects and restore clarity. Removes oxidization and swirls. Restores surface clarity. Removes 1,500 grit scratches. Ooh, first one to get them. I mean, I have seen their test pictures of it, but I haven't seen anybody try them yet. What else do we got in here? 303 polish for a high gloss and reflective shine. It says it eliminates swirls, provides deep shine, removes 2,000 grit scratches. Like I said, these products are absolutely brand new from 303 products. They never had this stuff before. Never. And the last one is a 303 finishing products. For the professional show car shine, maximum paint clarity, mirror-like finish, removes 2,500 grit scratches. See what I said? So basically, 303 is really heavily getting now into the car line. And because you guys are my subscribers and you guys just happen to be hanging out with me on a live stream, on an interesting live stream, and we don't have a lot of people in here, I figured you guys were a lot more special than an average live stream. Not like they're not, so please understand that, but because of the fact that you guys hung in here with me when it's actually it's the slowest live stream I've had in a long time, that you guys get to see some of this fun stuff. And that's, to me, is why I do things that I do, because I look after the people who look after me. Now, that's anybody. If you were to take care of me, let's say I was visiting you and you took me out to dinner or something, I would make sure I repaid in kind. Or let's say, like when I went to Germany every year, I always stayed with my German friends. And they were like, no, you don't owe me anything. Well, what I learned is that they liked a lot of American food, candy, or whatever. I said, just let me know what you guys want. And me and my mom would go shopping. We spent $100 and something in American candies, chocolate, whatever they wanted. I've even brought Mountain Dew to Germany. I stuck Mountain Dew bottles in my bags suitcase bags, and I took them with me to Germany because they couldn't find them over there. And so that's what I did, and I would take them. And then when, I'm sorry, we're getting a bad connection on and off here. But when we go out to the clubs or anything, and they wanted beer or liquor shots or anything, I paid. I paid because I didn't have to pay for a place to stay. If their parents were cooking that night and they were like, hey, we're going over to my mom's place, they're cooking and they invited you over. The way I figured is they let me stay for free and I didn't have to pay for a hotel room and sometimes food, that I was going to take care of them. So anytime we went out to a club or whatever, I paid for it. I brought them all the candies and food that they wanted that they couldn't get in Germany. I took care of them because they took care of me. I look out for people who look out for me. That's the way I see it. You've got to be polite back to the people who are polite to you. You know what I mean? M3 versus 303 compound. I don't have M3. Texas de Brazil. We have been to one of the Texas Brazil, or one of the Brazil things. Is it Texas de Brazil we've been to? It's right there on I Drive, near all the crazy stuff down there. What's it called? Oh my God, it's a Brazilian steakhouse. Is it Texas steak? I don't know. Somebody right now, go on Google right quick and look up a Brazilian steakhouse in I Drive Orlando. You'll know it right away, and just like name them off really quick. I'll be able to tell you guys. Anyways, we went there. That place is amazing. Expensive, but it's amazing. I don't know. It's not Toscano's. It's really fancy. I remember they still get like little matchbooks away. That's how nice they are there. I'm like, whoa. It was not cheap, though. Fogo de Chao. That's it. That's it, Juan. We've been there. That's the one we went to. My wife said, we have to go there. So we went there for one of our anniversaries. And I want to say our bill was like $70 or $80. But, you know, you don't do stuff like that. King Taco. No, definitely not King Taco. Yeah, exactly. You save a lot on it. And that's why. So they looked out for me. And because they stuck their necks out for me and let me stay with them, that I always paid for. We go out and buy beers. I'd buy the beers, liquor shots. If we went to McDonald's or something, I'm like, no, it's on me. Because you take care of me, now I'm going to take care of you. Because it's the right thing to do. I was raised that if somebody does something for you, you got to always make sure you're thankful and take care of them. You know, so that's what I always try and do. But for the people that like the dicks and stuff like that, nah, I ain't worried about it. You know, those kind of people are just can go bye-bye. So there it is. Accident in front of my house. Let me guess, Richard, it was a Toyota Corolla, right? It was a Toyota Corolla? Stick your head out there and be like, damn Corollas. Because I bet it is. Damn, yeah. It was really good. Fogo de Chao is amazing. I don't know if anybody knows how that works out, but what they do is they bring in, like, they have all kinds of meats, and you have this little coaster, right? It's a little round coaster. One side's green, one side's red. Basically, if you have it up facing green, then that means people that are coming around with the meat, different types of meat, will stop at your table and be like, here you go, sir. You want this type of meat? And they keep stopping. Well, if you flip it over to the red side, that means no more. I'm done. I'm full for a while. Don't stop on my table anymore. So it actually is pretty cool. Call 411. 411 pain. I know that commercial out of Miami. They play it nonstop. 411 pain or something. I don't know what it is. It's some lawyer thing for accident stuff. So, oh yeah, I'll show you the other box. I think I know it's all that's in here. I asked for something because my son likes to have them from 303 products. You guys seen them before, obviously, but my son, for some reason, always does stuff. Cutting into some bitches like I'm a ranger. Airborne Rangers, lead the way. Ain't that right, Nate? Airborne Rangers. Yay, yay! They're different now. Sweet. Tons of them. Fresh Kitchen. I don't know. Check it out. They're all the 303 glasses. You know how I wear, like, I have the blue ones? Well, I guess this is their new one, and they literally sent me all of these. Because what my son likes to do, when I carry my son around, so I'll have my sunglasses right here. Because I don't care about it. The cheap ones are fine. Especially because you drop them, you lose them, whatever. So I have them on my shirt. Well, he does this. He grabs them and starts putting them in his mouth, and then he'll put it on the something. He'll just drag it across, and then suddenly I'm like, oh, these cheap sunglasses are done. So I asked Melissa, by the way, is the one from 303 that reached out to me. And she said, would you like to try out this stuff? We saw the video. We saw how bad they are. So, you want to go ahead and try out our new stuff? And I was like, sure, I'd love to. So big shout out to Melissa from 303 Products. They really do. They are honestly some of the nicest people to deal with. They really are. And they listen, because I asked them, when they first contacted me to try out their products, what was it, 2 or 3 years ago? I said, guys, you have these amazing products, but I had no idea they were meant for cars. And they're like, no, they're meant for any vehicle, car, motorcycle, RV, whatever. I'm like, hell if I know. I don't know about that. I've heard of 303 Products, but I didn't know. And I'm like, what you guys need to do is you need to make a car line, because right now I have no idea that you can use them. And a lot of the pro detailers actually use a lot of 303 products, but I had no idea. So, and I said, please make a car line. And they did. They actually listened. This whole thing, these polishes that they just sent me, that's all part of actually their car lineup. Because before, they used to never have all that stuff. So it is cool that the company, like I said, they're listening, they're actually trying to branch out, and they're going from there. Because they always stay with protectants for the most part. Protect your dash, protect fabric, stuff like that. They didn't really branch out into a lot of other stuff. And now they're really trying to branch out into their more car products. They're the same products, but a lot of them are actually rebottled. And then they have added spray waxes, obviously compounds now and stuff like that. So that's really fun to see and stuff like that. So yeah, we definitely got the hook up there. And so I'm actually pretty stoked. Let me go ahead and whip out a pair of these sunglasses right now. See, Adams needs to send me some protein. You're right about that. These kind of look small. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So every time you see this, you're going to be like, that's Melissa. Melissa hooked me up. Yeah. So this will work out. So now you're going to see it. Because my son, like I said, he likes to grab them, and then he just like puts his mouth all on them, and then he rubs them on the ground and stuff like that. And then before you know it, these little cheap sunglasses are toasted, you know what I mean? UV eye protection. Against ultraviolet rays. Oh, cool. Just a challenger doing donuts in the curb, dumbass. See, if it was a Mustang, then I wouldn't think anything of it. I would just be like, hey, it's a Mustang, it's whatever, you know what I mean? If you want to get out all the smells and you quite literally want it to last a long time, buy a car bomb. If, however, you like to change up scents frequently, then you need to go buy one of the bottle sprays. Like here, like I just showed you guys earlier. Like this, that's going to be in a test here, like cherry thing. These won't last as long, but you can also flip them out a lot more. And because these bottles are 16 fluid ounces, there's tons of liquid in here. The good thing is, even if it lasts you a week before the smell's gone, because there's so much of it, you can just spray a crap tons in there over and over and over and over. So, but if you want something that's going to be one time and done, that's going to really kill all those odors, you need to go with the car bomb. The car bomb is definitely the way to go. Yes, Adam. Thank you for asking. Thank you, sir. There. Adam, you give me morning wood all the time. But yes, definitely. Oh, Mustang 1, where have you been? Where have you been with the Mustang problems? Did you guys see the latest Mustang accident that happened earlier this week, or was it last weekend? Where these two Mustang and a big truck were doing donuts around the whole crowd of people, and the Mustang lost control and went into the crowd of people. Why the people were standing right there where they're doing donuts, I don't understand. They're probably stupid themselves and they should be run over. But the fact is that after he ran into the crowd, the people literally jumped on his car's windows, shattered his windows and everything. They went ballistic on this dude's car. And like I said, maybe they shouldn't have been doing donuts, but maybe your ass shouldn't have been standing 10 feet away from where they're doing donuts either, because that probably is a safety hazard. I'm just going to say that now. But, you know, the fact that they took it out on the poor dude's car was not right. And now that dude is his car's done. It's done. There's probably $10,000 in damage to that dude's car. And that's not right. It wasn't the car's fault. It was the bad driver's fault. But then again, as a crowd, you shouldn't be standing that next to the cars anyways. I wouldn't. No. But it is sad that it happens to always be a Mustang. But the fact that they took it out in the poor car when the car's not the car driving, it's the dumbass behind the wheel. It's pretty bad. No, you definitely need to look it up real quick. They were as a big truck and a white Mustang doing donuts around all these giant crowd of people that are all in a circle around the cars that are doing donuts. And the Mustang lost control, went off like this, and actually went into the crowd. Well, the whole crowd rushed this white Mustang and started jumping on top of the car. It was like a Rodney King beating. Like, just hundreds of people around it are kicking the car. The people jumped on the windshield and shattered the windshield. It was insane. There was no call for it. Yes, he hit somebody. Yes, he shouldn't have been doing donuts that close. Yes, the crowd shouldn't have been that close. But why are you going to take the hate out on the car? The car had nothing to do with it. The car is not driving itself. It's not a Tesla. So it's sad. You know what I mean? It's sad. They need something. I mean, Mustangs, I guarantee you over the last 2 years, because of all the drama that goes on right now, I guarantee you Mustang insurance is going insane through the roof. I remember calling when I was asking about one car and I was scared about the insurance rates, and she told me the insurance on a Corvette, a brand new Corvette, is cheaper by about half than a brand new Ford Mustang. And a Ford Mustang is only half the value of a brand new Corvette, because the Corvette owners are generally 50, 60-year-old men that are buying them, and they're not crazy drivers getting into shitloads of accidents, so it's not costing the insurance company very much money to insure it. Where the Mustang drivers are young people usually, and they're maniacs out there on the road, and they're wrecking it. But I have Progressive for all my vehicles and my motorcycle, and that's what they told me. They said, it's half the price to insure a Corvette versus a Mustang, so get a Corvette. Don't get a Mustang. Yeah, exactly, Richard. You definitely, take 2 seconds, go on YouTube and look it up. It was everywhere on Facebook and on YouTube this past week. You really need to look it up. There's some bad drivers. But they absolutely wrecked that dude's white Mustang, and there was no reason for that. Yes, you can be mad, beat the driver up. I mean, don't beat the driver up, but you get the idea. And they just ruined that car, and that wasn't right. Because now that dude's going to be out all this money, and honestly, I have a good feeling that this might be into a counter lawsuit now from the actual driver of the car. If there's a young kid, he crawls up on the hood and just does a power jump and lands on the glass and just completely shatters the front windshield. To me, that's one destruction right there. And I have a feeling this guy is going to have to get a fat-ass judge real quick, because now, one, they're going to take him to court, but he needs to countersue for these people that absolutely wrecked his cars and put a thing out there that you can't fucking just ruin people's stuff just because you're mad at them. And there you go. So I think that's going to be a pretty interesting, and I would not want to be in the middle of that. It's sad, but yeah. North Long Beach, Lakers 84. I was in Long Beach when we went out of our, we took a cruise on the Carnival Miracle right there out of, it's right next to where the Queen Mary is parked. We went out of Port of Long Beach and we went down there to Mexico. That was really fun on that cruise. That was really nice. But that was the only time I've ever been to California. What's up, bro? East Side. Oh, John, we're going to have a meet. We're going to have a car meet. Mustang owners usually early 20s. If it's a V6 or the 4-cylinder, they're always girls. If it's a V8, they're always guys. Almost always. It's just the way it goes. Girls don't care about the big engines for the most part. They just want to be in a Mustang, a cute Mustang, where the guys want the power and everything, so they're going to go to the big V8s like 5.0s and stuff like that. It's just the way things go. Like when I went looking at the Honda Grom on Monday with the wife, she didn't care one way or another if I got it. She was just like, oh, okay, whatever. So it's $31.99 plus taxes. Oh, okay, that kind of attitude. So then we looked at helmets, because I've already found a new helmet that I'm going to match that bright yellow thing to. And she started like, ooh, I love this helmet. This helmet's pretty. It's pink and everything. And I'm like, okay, we'll get you. Because I've been wanting my wife to ride with me. She rode with her dad many times, but she's never ridden a motorcycle with me. And I'm like, I'd love you to come, but I want you to wear proper gear, a helmet and everything. And it was all about the looks with her. It didn't matter about the quality of the helmet. It didn't matter if it was carbon fiber, super light helmet, or racing helmet, as long as it looked pretty. And that's the way a lot of the girls are. They just, ooh, it's pretty. Doesn't matter about, they don't care about the performance. They just want the, ooh, that kind of thing to it. 100,000 views, exactly one. That's just the way it goes. 100,000 views, and that video probably made that dude about $100 already off of YouTube. Yeah, I think it's, from what I understand, it's about every 100,000 views is about $100. You make $100 off YouTube off ad advertisement. But ad apocalypse is really hurting a lot of YouTube channels now. Not my channel, because I don't have any drama or cursing or any violent stuff in there. It's just a straight up review channel, but it's hurting a lot of channels right now where they're pulling all the revenues from anything that, even video games. You can't play video games and have a YouTube vlogging channel anymore if it's not like Minecraft. They pull all advertisement. You can't play Call of Duty and have that as a part of your vlog. They consider that too violent, so they pulled the ads. So it's hurting them, so everybody's playing Twitch now and just hanging out on Twitch, and they're getting donations that way instead. U.S. Marine. Oh, I haven't bought it yet. I haven't bought it yet. That's the one I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy it. We're going on vacation in a couple weeks. Obviously, I'm not selling my Acc0rd. You guys know that, but I'm adding another motorcycle to it. Those Groms are everywhere here in Orlando. God, everywhere you go, you see those little Groms or Z125s, and they have full group meets, and they just go everywhere. Those little bikes are so tiny that they get into some places they probably shouldn't be, and they do a lot of crazy stuff. And I figured, you know what? To have a toy that I could take with me on vacations everywhere we go and just throw it in the back of the minivan and be able to break off and do what I want to do. Plus, getting back and forth to work with 120 miles a gallon on it, why not? Why not have a goofball bike that everybody said it's the best thing. Obviously, you want your full sport bike still, but to have a little side bike, you know what I mean? Exactly. Nice looks is all the girls want, I'm telling you. U.S. Marine veteran, King of Shine. Nice, buddy. I've never been to Hawaii. I will get to Hawaii one of these days. We were looking to go... When was it? It was supposed to be this fall. We were supposed to be going to Hawaii. And what had happened is you were going to be taking a flight all the way to Vancouver, Canada, and then you got on the cruise ship, and it was a 10 or 12-day cruise, and it takes you all the way down from Vancouver, so like 5 days at sea, and then you start hitting up all the Hawaiian islands. And then you stop in Honolulu, and then you have to fly back to Florida from Honolulu. So it's like 5 days at sea and 5-day island stops there in Hawaii. And that's what we were going to do, but my wife said my son wasn't ready for that long of a flight yet, because the flight to Vancouver is like 5 hours, 5 or 6 hours from Orlando. And then the flight back from Hawaii is like 12 hours, 10 or 12 hours to Orlando. So my wife said, there's no way he's ready for that long of a flight. So we decided to go ahead and say, nah, maybe next year, and go to Hawaii. But that's our game plan. So like in a couple weeks, we're going on vacation again, and we're just going to go on the Caribbean cruise. But, don't worry, you'll have videos out and all that stuff, and I'll try and respond. It's funny, like I actually did live streams, and I've done, I'll be in a port, like we'll say we're in port somewhere, and I'll actually check my stuff, and I'll actually respond to comments. It's funny because nobody knows I'm gone, because usually my mom comes and watches the house and enjoys the pool and all that stuff while we're gone. And then what I do is I respond to the comments while I'm out there at sea. We pull into a port, and I just go in there and respond to as many comments as I can. So it is pretty funny. You guys don't ever know I'm gone, and I'm like, I'm out, dude. You might see pictures later, but that's just because whatever. But I do my best to at least answer while I'm gone. I'll take a few minutes to answer at least some of the comments and stuff like that. But I make sure you guys always have videos. I don't slack. I don't cut out videos for an entire week or anything like that. But that way it is. So that's when I'll be buying the Grom, is when we get back from vacation in a couple weeks. So I'm excited. I need a vacation. Since I had a kid, I haven't had much vacation time because you can't do much with him. So I'm like, I need a vacation. I have so much vacation time from work yet, I haven't even used it all. Dude, I will definitely let everybody know if I'm going to Hawaii. Like I said, what we do is call my mom, and she uses it as a vacation home in Central Florida. So she comes down here and stays in our house, watches after the house, and she basically goes swimming and all that fun stuff here at the house while we're gone. So she has a nice home here in Central Florida and a little vacation home while we go out of town, and that's what we do. So she just does a little bit of house sitting, and then we just go on vacation. So we know somebody's watching the house, and we just go have fun. And that's what she might drop us off at the airport or something like that and then come pick us up, and that's just generally how it goes. And then I say, hey, Mom, do this or whatever, and then we buy her nice gifts and stuff like that because she watches the house for us. So that's generally how it goes, honestly. I've heard some mixed rumors about Norwegian, so I haven't tried them. We heard they're not that bad, good of quality. Like, we're going on the brand new Carnival Vista. It's the newest Carnival ship there is, and we'll be going out of Miami. So I'll be going out of Miami in a couple weeks, so that should be a lot of fun. And on the newest Carnival ship they have. The fanciest ships I've ever been on were Celebrity and the brand new Princess ship lines. But the older Princess ships are kind of like meh. But Celebrity ships were probably the classiest. Disney was amazing, and the newer Princess ships like the Regal Princess and Royal Princess, those were really, really nice too. Oh yeah, for sure, I'll be going on there. One thing is, because I was obviously a history major in college when I went to college, and I was going in the Army after college as an officer. I was really thrilled. I did a whole paper back when I was a kid about Pearl Harbor and stuff like that. It's about some of the stuff that went on there. I definitely want to go around all of Pearl Harbor. I want to see all that stuff like the USS Arizona. I want to go to the Punch Bowl there to see the cemetery. I want to see a lot of that stuff other than just the pretty sights. I want to actually see the historical side of it too. Like, that's just me, you know. Like, I've been to the really famous castle in Germany outside of Munich, the Neuschwanstein. It's what Cinderella's castle in Disney World was modeled after. Gorgeous, gorgeous. It's in the mountains in the Alps, southern Alps of Germany. Gorgeous. What do you think about the new Royal Caribbean port? From what I understand, it's not a port. The only thing they did is build new buildings and stuff like that down there, because their headquarters is right there in the port of Miami. But from what I understand, it's just a couple of new buildings is all they built there, because they really can't change that, because it's a man-made island. It's just like a big rectangular square, and you have all the cruise ships on one side, and then you have a bunch of container ships on this side, and you have parking garages all in the middle, and just the roads that go out there. That's all it is. Sorry, guys. A little bit dry throat. First time on Live Chat, we're wondering where you learned to do how to polish. I have a black Macon, and I want to learn how to paint myself. You want to learn from one of the best pros I've ever met. I've personally met him a couple times. Very genuinely nice guy. Guys need to subscribe to Auto Geek's channel. Auto Geek, they have a guy named Mike Phillips there. He was the pro detail trainer for Meguiar's for 20 or 25 years. He's been detailing since the 1970s. He has one leg. He got his leg hurt in an accident, so he only has one leg. So he's on like this steel leg on the other one, so he kind of limps around a lot like that. But the guy's been doing it for like 40-something years, and he's very calm, very cool, very like this every time he does videos. But he'll teach you the best techniques of anything, and he's just really sublime. Like, oh well, that's how his attitude is. But he'll teach you the best techniques you need to learn. And honestly, I watched videos of his way back in the years, and I loved him. I've met him twice in person. Very, very chill, very nice guy, and great guy to learn. He's one of those ones that they actually do detailing university there. Like Chemical Guys has their own. Well, he has his as well, and he gets a little more intricate than them, and he has different levels of it. And he's just a pro. So I would definitely recommend subscribing to Auto Geek's YouTube channel, going back in his videos, how-to videos. He has a lot of how-to stuff, and he'll teach you like some amazing high-end detail stuff. And the cars that he tests, there'll be some old classics, and then you'll see all these other cars like Ferraris and stuff, and you're like, oh my god. And like, the guy doesn't just do regular, boring, bland cars. He tests out a whole variety of cars. You know, from the customers that him and his company have known through the years. He say, hey, can I borrow your car for the videos? And they're like, yeah, go ahead and borrow it. So they get a free detail out of it, and he gets to use their car for the actual video. So it is really nice, and he'll give you a lot of good stuff there. So highly, highly recommended Auto Geek. I would recommend using Nye Vacation Days too. It has been so stinging hot there. No, I haven't been on any of the Oasis class ships. I've been on 5 or 6 Royal Caribbean cruises, but I've never been on any of the Oasis class ships. So it's the Oasis of the Seas, Harmony of the Seas. I think it's going to be New Serenade of the Seas. Or not Serenade. Allure of the Seas, and I don't know what the 4th one is. They're building a 4th one right now. It doesn't matter, but I haven't been on them. I've been next to them all the time at many different cruise ports. I've been there, but they don't go to many different cruise ports because their ships are the biggest ships at sea. I mean, these ships are bigger than aircraft carriers. They're huge. They dwarf an aircraft carrier. So they're bigger than that, and they just can't get into many ports because they have their draft is too much. So they can't get into a lot of these ports because they're just not deep enough. So I'm like, nah, I want to see some other ports, and I don't want to just be in St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. I don't want to always be in Cozumel. Like this time when I went to Cozumel, I was like, nah, I don't really care about going there. But I really wanted to try the new Carnival Vista, and that's why we picked it, honestly. So that's why. Phone is dying, man. Enjoy your night, dude. Thank you so much. Symphony of the Seas 2018. Like I said, once my son gets a little bit older, we'll do a lot more cruises. This will be his 3rd cruise. He's 17 months old now, and this will be his 3rd cruise. And all 3 were on Carnival, so I'm psyched. He's going to be like he'll be a distinguished Navy captain by the time he graduates high school. He'll be on so many cruises. So it'll be pretty good. Maybe he'll get to go to the Naval Academy. Yeah, he'll be a naval officer and just like, bitches, I've already cruised enough. I know about this. So that should be fun. Do you ever watch Gone with the Winds? No, I don't know what that is, so I'm guessing no. Bye-bye, buddy. I live in Orlando, too, and wanted to go to Mike's classes. Mike's classes is stupid expensive. You are totally right about that, Infinity, MTM. What I gather, though, is his stuff is for the absolute best detailing classes. If you want to be like a professional, a high-end detailer, you go to see him. He'll teach you all the tips and tricks. He also brings in a lot of cars that are not your everyday cars. He brings in a lot of high stuff. Everything's provided for you guys, but yeah, it's very expensive. But I guess if you're running a business, it's a great way to go learn from really high tips and tricks from him. But at that kind of money, I agree, it's pretty expensive. Like Chemical Guys, I don't even think is that much. I think Chemical Guys is right at $1,000, maybe less. But then again, Chemical Guys versus Auto Geek. Auto Geek's way up here up the food chain, quality-wise. So, you know, you're going to have to get what you pay for. And by the time you leave there, if you can't detail, you can detail anything from a basic Honda all the way up to a Lamborghini and not fuck it up. So, you know, I mean, you do learn a lot. So go with it understanding. I learned a lot from trial and error. I watched a lot of stuff. I read up a lot of stuff, and I actually just practiced it myself. And then I got decent at it. I'm not saying I'm any Mike Phillips pro, but I'm decent at doing everything. And it works out really good. I'm like, whoa, you can actually see it where there's 0 scratches left, and it just comes from learning the stuff, and then, okay, what am I doing wrong? Okay, if I do it this way, it works out better. I'm like, oh, okay. Something that those guys have been doing it for 4 years, and that's what they're passing on to in a couple day weekend class with all that 40 years of knowledge. They teach you all the tips and tricks and show you right then you're doing it wrong, do it this way. And you don't have to spend how much of your time trying to figure out it when he's going to tell you exactly, you're doing it wrong, do it this way. And, oh, okay. It's like cheating. So, you know, if you're seriously going to open a detailing business, I would definitely be recommend any of those kind of higher classes or whatever you want to call them, detailing classes. So, there you go. Buenas noches. I don't speak Spanish, but I will say hello, buddy. What's going on? I'm going to check out my 303 glasses that they sent me. I've never understood. Why do people put stickers on the back of it? 1986. You see what I'm saying? Where you get these people that have been doing it for years and years and years and years, that's fine. But for these average Joe that's just starting out on their own, they might not know, and they need to learn. And it took me, I don't know how long to learn just the basic hobbyist level. I'd say I'm an enthusiast level of detailing. I don't want to do this as a job. I enjoy what I do for I don't enjoy what I do every day for my job, but it's not bad, and I have all the benefits I'd ever want, so I'm never going to quit it. But I enjoy just doing it on my own and just having fun and putting these videos out for you guys. But I'm at no way near Auto Geek's Mike Phillips level. Nowhere near it. So, but that's just because he's a pro. He does this every single day of his life. He walks, talks, and breathes car detailing, and that's all he's ever known. So, of course, he's much better. He's a complete artisan when it comes to cars, where I'm just like I said, an enthusiast, hobbyist enthusiast, whatever you want to call it. Water spots while it's raining. Put in some good wax sealant. Honestly, I'd never have any issues with that stuff. Honestly, I know you can get rid of it with polishes. Will get rid of it. I know some carnival waxes will get rid of it. What else can get rid of it? There's some other couple kind of stuff, but usually it's one of those kind of things. Get rid of water spots. As I've seen it with some carnival waxes will get rid of it. I don't know how it is. It must have some kind of polish in it. It'll get rid of the water spots. But that polite polish can get rid of that stuff. There is water spot removers, but I'm guessing they're probably only a water polish in a bottle that says wow stuff. I don't know. Nate, the one thing I'd recommend is for the beginner, get yourself a DA polisher, dual action. What that does is it'll save anybody from hurting their paint. As soon as you put too much pressure down on a DA polisher, it'll automatically stop the pad from rotating. And it uses foam pads, by the way. It can use both, but I always just use foam pads. But it won't, if you put too much pressure down, it literally stops and it won't rotate anymore. So it won't burn through your paint. That's why a DA polisher is perfect for the beginner to the intermediate person. Now, there's some higher end stuff that a detail pro that uses it every day is going to use. That's going to be faster and more effective. But for the average person, they're never going to need anything more than a DA polisher, and that's all they'll need. And it'll actually save them from putting too much pressure down and screwing up that paint. It'll automatically stop moving. It's great. Yeah, I appreciate that, but like I said, I mean, I do this as a hobby, and I know there's guys out there that literally do this every single day of their life, and they could probably run rings around me, but I do this for fun, and that's the way I see it. It's just nothing more than an enthusiast level for me, because I like doing it. You spend so much money on your cars, why not take care of your cars? And that's just the way I see it. So that's what really got me into doing this, because I was always washing it anyways, and I kept buying different products at your local store saying, well, I want to try this, I want to try this. I heard this is pretty good. So I'd go and buy it, and then I just started putting out some results on YouTube, and it just kind of took off from there. And that's generally how my Acc0rd station kind of really took off, as just trial and error, having some fun, and just seeing, well, what's this product do? What's this product do? And that's about it. So yeah, like I said, I'm no pro. I just do this as a hobby. I enjoy what I do. It's fun. I just sneak it in there when I can during the daytime. I just try out the products with you guys, and hey, this is the results I got. Take it with a grain of salt. You might be able to make, your results might be different. Your results might be 1,000 times better than mine. I'm just showing you what I got, and that's about it, you know? It's just like when I do this, when I'm just showing you what I got. And that's about it, you know? And then let you guys decide if you want to buy it or not, because like I said, nobody's paying me to do this stuff, so I'm just trying it out. And whereas like the Armor All wash wipes, maybe that wasn't the best thing to try out, but I tell you what, I got my channel noticed. I picked up a lot of subscribers. Those couple days where that video was going off, I picked up a crap ton of subscribers really quick. And it's gotten tons and tons and tons of views, which I feel like I should be getting every single video. So you can see the difference. Now, and every time I put out like a McGuire's or a Mother's or Turtle Wax video, those videos get way more views than any of these smaller companies, because people are going to search for those products more than anything else. These stupid dragonflies, I don't understand them. I don't know if you can hear it. See it up? Oh, we'll see. I don't know if you can actually see it up there. And the light's just like flying around the light. I guess it came in while I opened the garage door when we came back from the post office. But, yeah. Stupid dragonflies. But they're attracted to the light, so they're always up on the light. I don't know why. But now it's going to be driving me nuts all the rest of the video. Man, we only got 13 people in here. Bums. Yeah, $40 would be a good wash. Maybe a light polish. Not even a polish, just a light wax job with a DA polisher and like some carnauba wax on a DA polisher, wipe down, and maybe vacuum out the interior of the car. I wouldn't do too much more than that. Just because how much time is your time worth, and then you got to kind of go from there. You know, it's just like 40 bucks is not going to get you too far. When I did this car, you know, it's got a couple of creeping in swirls, or like just light thin swirls starting to come back in now. Nothing major. I'm talking about a few just hairs here and there. But when I first got it, it was such in bad condition that it took me, the truth, about 7 hours to get it all out. I mean, 100% gone. Where I couldn't find a swirls in them left, because I would go over certain sections over and over until they were completely gone. And anyways, you figure 7 hours of your work. Okay, I still had to wash it beforehand. I had to clay bar the entire car to get all the contaminants out. And then I polished and compounded it to get it all out, compound polish. And then I had to put jet seal on it. I put jet seal on it. So that's all together I spent 8 to 9 hours, let's say. And that's just me being, because it's my car and I wanted the best perfection I could get out of it. But how much is your time worth? How much is, let's just say, 7 hours of a full, absolute full detail worth to you? I know the pro guys out there could probably knock it out in maybe 4 hours, 5 hours, because they have a lot of direct drives and they know exactly what works best for each paint, because each paint's a different thickness. But you know, so 7 hours of my time is a couple $100, and that's why a proper polish, compound, everything to make it perfection again are a couple $100, and that's what these guys are doing, and I understand why. But so $40 wouldn't get you too far, and that's just the way it goes. I'm sure the detail guy over here would be able to tell you, quote us a good price on a proper, like new vehicle paint correction service with a good sealant on it and all that stuff. It's probably a couple $100, I'm guessing he would charge. And so there you go. Matter of fact, I actually need to polish out the gas tank and stuff like this on this old Ninja. It's not old, it's 2012. Because what happens when you ride a motorcycle a lot of times, you know, your legs are up on the side of the tank, you're leaning over on the tank like this, so you're actually getting a lot of things get on the tank, and it actually gets some fine swirls on here. I put a lot of spray wax on here and keep it just up and nice and clean when I wash it, but it needs a good polishing and stuff like that to get those, you know, swirls that are all over this tank out, because this paint is getting so much attention with your legs wrapped around it, your stomach, you're laying over it and stuff like that, that just gets swirled out really bad, really easy. No, Nate, they're not giant mosquitoes. These dragonflies kill mosquitoes like crazy. They are mosquito hunters. I was reading they can kill up to 60 mosquitoes an hour. 60 they kill, because those things are like mosquito killers. They're insane. So those are like having a spider around. They kill all the bugs, so they're good to have around. They're just annoying that they keep flattering in the lights all day.
Yeah, you won't have any problem with that at all. Chemical Guys VRP is, I would say, a medium to high shine. It's not the highest shine, but it's a medium to high shine, and it'll last you about 2 to 3 weeks. Chemical Guys VRP. The same with Masterson's Trim and Tire Shine. The same with McGuire's Endurance Tire Gel. It usually lasts thing. Oh, I don't even want to know how much it is. It's cheaper for you personally, if you really want to get your paint done right, it's cheaper for you to buy a D polisher, like a Griot's Garage 6-inch polisher, like I said, perfect for the average Joe to learn on and advance on quality, and you to do it yourself, than it is to pay a professional person if they want to have your car back to showroom quality with not a swirl in it and everything properly done and detailed. It's just cheaper for you to buy it and do it yourself. That's the way I see it. I want you guys to learn, and like I learned, and then you can just save yourself money in the long run by doing it yourself. You should only need to polish maybe once a year, honestly. As long as you take care of your stuff, swap out your mitts every about 6 months. Always use grit guards, 2-bucket methods, and stuff like that. You should only really need to polish your cars about once a year. I'm sorry. Now this car, I've only put 2,000 miles on this car since I bought it. A little over 2,000 miles, and I've had it for 7 months now. And so when I go back and polish it again in January, because I bought it in January, that's when I did it all, it won't take near as long. It'll take a light polishing across it and all those little fine swirls that I only have a couple of light straight hairs here and there around that need to get taken out. It'll take one polish level, and then I'll be done with it. I won't have to spend the hours and hours on it anymore, and that'll be like, oh, so nice. Because once it's yours, you know how well it's taken care of, but who knows what the Joe before you did to your car, if you buy it used anyway. What time do you start your live chat on Friday? I usually start around midnight. I work and I don't get off till late at night, so when I get home, I usually relax, talk to my wife, see my little son for a little bit before he goes to bed. Like, he's still only 17 months old, and then I say goodnight to them, and I come out here and start the live stream because I want to spend time with my subscribers and hang out with you guys. What is MTM Infinity? Do you work at the Infinity dealership, or you just like Infinities? Because I was up there at the one right by I-4 when we were looking at cars, and I looked at the Q50, but the back seat was a little too tiny for what I wanted. I wanted something a little bit bigger in room, so I passed. I ended up offering money on the Hyundai Genesis sedan. I loved them, but they didn't take my offers, and I was like, meh. And a couple months later, I ended up buying the GTR, so to me, it was a win-win. I didn't have to get the family car because we bought her the giant minivan, and I got the GTR, so it worked out really good. So it was meant to be. I just paid my payment today. I only owe $36,000 something left on the GTR, and I've only owned it 7 months. So you can see how heavy I pay on payments. I don't screw around with payments at all. I hate debt. Butterfly net. I don't know butterfly net. Who owns that? Like, little girls jump around with butterflies? Like, now there's actually no mosquitoes out right now, Richard, because it has been a little bit rainy this evening. And when it rains a lot, usually mosquitoes don't come out too much. They usually stay down, and they're like, yeah, I'm not going anywhere for a while tonight, guys. No, Nate, that's fine. You know, I don't care. If people want to hang out, if people want to come in and hang out with us, they're more than welcome to. If they don't want to hang out with us, it doesn't bother me. Like, tonight has been a very, very strange stream. Normally we have 40, 50 people on an average time, but tonight I think the highest we ever got was like 40-something. So it's been a little bit of a different stream. That's why I did some different stuff tonight. Like, I went to the post office with you guys. I unboxed that package from Garth, and I also got what's it called? They showed the Chemical Guys box and the 303 box. Just because I figured, hey, we're a little bit smaller, tight-knit community tonight. I'll show you a little bit of something, a little bit of previews. You guys know what I mean? So that's why. How much did I owe originally? I put down, I'll give you, okay guys, because we're a tight-knit community tonight, we're a little bit special with each other tonight, I'm willing to tell you the exact numbers I paid for it. They were asking $67,900 for this car. I got them down to $64,000 even. I put down 20-something thousand, hold on. Where did I put it? Put 23,000 down? I don't remember. It's something around there. I put 23,000 cash down, like straight up cash. And so I financed with tax, tag, and title in January $45,000. Oh yeah, I want to say it was financed $45,000 in January. And here it is August, and I only owe $36,000 left on it. So you can see I pay very big. I'm paying home payments on this car every month. I'm not just paying the minimum payment. I pay a ton extra. My payment for a $45,000 loan is $736 a month for this car. I can tell you the last 2 months I've paid over $1,300 for this car per month.
So I'm paying almost double car payments. But that's because I hate debt. So I'd rather have this car paid off. My goal is to have it paid off in exactly 3 years. Like my 370Z, I paid it off in 3 years to the date I bought it. Even though it was a 5-year loan. This is a 5.5-year loan on this car. And I want it paid off in exactly 3 years. So I'm hustling and hustling and hustling. All my extra money from extra work, I just go boom to it and I throw it on the thing. So that's why. So yeah, to owning a GTR is $736 a month. Now that's what because I put down so much. And then my insurance per month, it breaks down to about $130 to own a GTR. Now that's a $300,000 insurance policy. It's not like your basic $20,000, whatever you have to have for minimum in the state of Florida. It's like $25,000. This is a $300,000 policy. It's also full, so it's full coverage, $250 disc deductible if something was to happen. I have free towing, roadside assistance as part of it, and it's stacked policy. So for every vehicle I had, let's say if somebody came at me to sue me, it would be $300,000 coverage here, $300,000, $300,000, $300,000. So it'd be $1.2 million in coverage if somebody actually came after us to sue us or anything. So if I didn't have stacked, it would be about $20 a month cheaper, but whatever. So just giving you a ballpark of how much it costs to own a GTR. You're gonna have to be able to afford almost $1,000 a month to own a used GTR, and on top of that, you want to be able to put down a significant amount of money. Put down a lot of money. I put down 30-something%. The bank told me, so that's why I got a really low interest rate, like 2% interest rate on a used car. So that's real numbers right there, because you're my real friends here getting to hang out with you, and I really want to do something different with you guys. No, I don't actually. I used to have a Honda mechanic that was retired from Honda, and he was a mobile mechanic who would come right to my house and just open up the back doors of his van. He had a Honda Odyssey minivan. He had all the tools with him, and he would do everything right for you in the garage, the driveway. But his wife died of cancer last year, so he moved up to Washington State, up out of Seattle, and he lives up there now with his one daughter. That her husband's a Navy pilot, so it's sad that I lost him. But no. The GTR hasn't needed an oil change yet. I've only put 2,000 miles on it, and it has full synthetic in it, so it's supposed to be good to like 33,000 miles. I think the sticker says up top, 32 or 33,000. So I'll have plenty of time left. But when I had my 370Z, I used full Mobil 1 synthetic in it, and it costs a little bit more, but to me, it's worth for if you want to take care of your vehicle, spend the extra money. Always do proper maintenance. Vancouver, Canada, just catching before bed. Any issues with the GTR so far? No, sir, none so far. Are you doing your own maintenance? Nope. Funny enough, I took it to the dealer a week or two ago because from what I understand, for GTR dealers, for the tires, they use nitrogen to fill the tires, correct? Well, so I called my dealer and I went up there and I'm like, look, I need a nitrogen refill. I don't want to go down to the regular gas station and get air in my tires. And they told me they don't even do that. They haven't used nitrogen to fill up the GTR's tires there in well over a year. They just stopped doing it. They said they don't do it anymore. So the actual GTR, or what do you want to call it, the head GTR tech, there's only one GTR tech usually per dealer that's been to all the extra special training. And they told them don't even use it anymore. Just use regular air at your machine. So when I took it there, they fill up the tires for free. But the attention you got rolling up to Nissan and a GTR was... You know, you figure these people see these cars all the time. Well, obviously they don't because GTRs are rarer, but it was like, it's got a GTR. You see that? You see that? I mean, that's literally the attention I got. Somebody that knows me from YouTube, and he's a car salesman there at my local dealership. He owned a 370Z. He's like, I finally meet you. Oh my God. I recognized that car right away. I knew it was you. He came out. He was a salesman there. He came right out. I was like, Acc0rd, what's going on, man? And I didn't know who he was, and he introduced himself. He's like, oh, that's my 370Z over there on the fence right there. That's mine. He's like, I'm having to trade it in for an Ultima. I'm like, ew. But anyways, he said, I've always seen your videos and all that stuff. So yeah, I had attention from him. I had attention from the actual people, the service mechanics. I had from the mechanics themselves. They're like, that's your car? I'm like, yeah, that's my car. Like, it was like they were shocked that I could afford a GTR, and it's like, it's not that bad. As long as you have a good enough job, it's not that bad. But the attention you got, even at Nissan, actually shocked me because I thought it was going to be like, they see these things every day. They don't really give a crap about it. It's a GTR. But no, you really got a lot of attention. And they were like, no, you don't have to pay for air. So I was like, I bought it in January. I'm like, I thought we had to have nitrogen. And they're like, no, they don't use that anymore. I'm like, okay. So they pulled that regular air in it. But it's pretty cool. The Sienna is outside, Lakers. If you were on earlier when we took the
the minivan up to the post office, and we did a post office check. Do I miss the 370Z? No, I think the 370Z has still the sexiest looks ever. I mean, they have the sexiest curves and lines and all this stuff. It's just so hot. It's like a female, a sexy female. But no, I don't miss it at all. I mean, I wasn't driving it. It was collecting crap loads of dust. Where here, I have the little baby lock-in seat back here. I can put my wife in the front seat, and then I can drive, and we all can go ride together. And honestly, the GTR is just compared to having a 370Z. So that's why. Good night, Alex. Why are you going to sleep so early? It's only like, I don't know, like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock in the morning there. I don't know why, Nate. I just don't know. From what I understand, nitrogen didn't, you know, when you're out there racing, the tires inflate and all that stuff and all kinds of change and all that when they're actually out there in the road conditions and the racing track conditions. But that's about the only time you really needed nitrogen, they all said. And they said the dealers aren't even using nitrogen anymore. They're like, you can go find a place, but they said they don't even carry nitrogen anymore because the only cars they needed to carry nitrogen for was for the GTR. But I guess Nissan has gotten away from it. And they said their lead tech was told don't even have to use it anymore. They said just use regular oxygen or regular whatever, not oxygen, but you get the idea. The fill up to use it at the compressor. They said we don't even use that anymore. So they filled up my tires and they're like, all right, have a good day, sir. And they didn't charge me anything. So it was pretty cool. My credit score is right at 800. My wife's credit score is 850 something. Yeah, her credit is amazing. It's mostly because I pay all her bills for her. Like we have a joint bank account, so I'm the one that pays all the bills for the whole family. Like I pay the house payment, I pay the car payments for her, money and all that stuff. So I'm the one that handles all the finances for us, and so she just has to go to work every day, and then I work during the evenings. And so she just has to come home. I do the dishes. I do the laundry for our family. I take care of my son all day long. I do the mowing the lawn. I do pay all the bills. So she just basically has to go to her medical office and then come home every day and look after my son before they all go to bed. And that's all she has to do. But yeah, her credit score is through the roof. When we bought her Toyota Sienna earlier this year in January, when we went into the finance office, the guy had told us he had only seen one other person with a higher credit score than my wife, and they were in their 70s. And they had like 5 points above what she had. They said they'd never seen anybody as young as her with a credit score in the 850s. They said they were just shocked. So that was pretty cool to see that, you know, because I make sure to take care of her because I'm a really responsible person and I pay so much extra on all of her bills so she gets out of debt really quick that I guess her credit is out of this world, you know what I mean? Yeah, Scorpion, I guess we're a little bit responsible. We're getting to be old. You should see I'm starting to get some gray hairs in here. I'm starting to get old. I had my helmet on tonight, so I don't have any gel in my hair. But yeah, I'm starting to get some gray hairs up here. I'm getting old. My birthday is in October. That's old men. Old men. Lakers, I gotta tell you, it's sometimes hard. I will be honest with you. I have cut out a lot of video games. I used to game a lot at night. I don't play video games anymore. Not really. I used to ride a motorcycle every day to work. Literally every day to work, I'd ride my motorcycle. It was just a lot faster. I could weave through traffic, and it was just a lot more fun riding the motorcycle. I only can ride the motorcycle 2 days a week to work right now. I have to get out videos when my son is asleep during his nap during the afternoon. That's the only time I get out videos for you guys. I bring out the little baby monster out here in the garage, and I have that on, so if I hear him crying or anything, I go back in the house. The weekends, about the only time I have for family. So I try and get all your videos out during the weekdays when she's at work and when he's taking a nap. That's the only time I can get stuff done around the house. It's like when a mom is doing the house cleaning, dishes and stuff. I have to do that when he's either watching TV or something or when he's asleep as well. That's when I do the dishes and the laundry and stuff. But once he goes to sleep for a nap, that's when I run outside really quick and I start doing your videos for you guys. And then I edit them at night. So yeah, it is like another part-time job, but I enjoy it. It's not that bad when I make the videos for you guys. So it's whatever. You know, I know some people that are those guys with like 1 million subscribers. I hear it's quite literally like a 50 or 60 hour work week every single day because you have to do all this massive editing. You have to get out a video every single day or every other day to get those amount of views. It'd be overwhelming. 50, 60 hours. It's not even fun anymore at that level. Sounds like your in-laws credit. My mom and dad's credit was over 800. I do remember that because for the first 2 cars that I bought, my dad co-signed with me because of the fact that as obviously you're a young man, you don't have any credit. So my dad co-signed with me to make sure I could build up credit. stuff like that. But yeah, when I checked it, it was right at 800 for me, and my wife's was in the 850s. But that's because she has her med school loan that she's paying back. The house is actually in her name. This house is in my wife's name. My name's on the title of the house, but hers is the only name on the loan. So she has those two things. And then, you know, so she has this massive, massive amounts of money she's putting out every month, and I pay extra for her every month. I don't pay the minimum payments. So her credit is through the roof. Like, my name has the credit card on it. The GTR is on it, but yeah, that's about it. That's all I have on under my name. So that's why. So she has a huge income amount coming in every month, and she puts in way more than she needs to because I pay it for her. So I guess that's what actually makes her credit amazing. So I don't know, buddy. I just don't know. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Richard. Only time I ever notice that I lose any air is when it gets cold here. When it gets cold here, of course, air is compressed in the cold air, and that's usually what happens. The tires run a little low during the winter time here. You know, when we hit nights in the 30s and 40s here, that's when I notice that the air pressure goes down in my tires. So you just put some air in it and you're good to go. Oh, no, you can send any package to a P.O. box. If it doesn't fit inside the actual little box that I have rented, they put the key in there, and then you have to go around the corner to one of those giant boxes for big boxes, and that's what they do. They put it in one of those giant boxes, so that's all it is. But no, you can send me whatever you want. I mean, you could send me anything, quite literally anything. Like somebody said earlier, you could send like anal ease or something like that in there. I mean, whatever. I mean, I guess whatever they need anal ease for, but you can send quite literally whatever you want. And if the box is too big, they put the little key in there for one of those big giant boxes around the corner. So that way you just go and get it later. The next video is about, besides anal ease, we will be doing a video on, sorry, let me stretch over the motorcycle, Masterson's heavy duty degreaser. It's actually an engine bay cleaning video, so you'll be seeing this. You'll see how dirty and nasty my white Honda Prelude's engine is inside. I mean, like the paint from the actual valve covers is all basically come off of it. I mean, from what I can tell, the car was in a wreck way back in the day, and it was repainted. But you can see the inside, like around the radiator frame, it's kind of like twisted a little bit, so you can see it was in a wreck before. And I think the hood is not the stock paint, because you can see the paint on the inside of the hood is black. So I think they just resprayed the entire hood white. They got it from like a junkyard, and they just resprayed it on there. But that's starting to flake off underneath. So, but overall, you'll see it's actually very, very clean at the end. So it actually did its job. When I sprayed it on there and I was soaking down every bit of the engine and the hood and all that stuff because it was so filthy underneath, that the dirt was just like rolling away like this. It was amazing. So you'll see. You'll see tomorrow's video. No, I haven't used their bare bones. I'm sorry, I haven't. No, I'm not. Yeah, I will definitely remove it. I don't really have cars with water spots though, so I don't want to say that I can use it right now because I take care of my cars and I just don't see a lot of water spots on it, so I don't want to be like, you know, that kind of thing. But if you send me some stuff, then I'll gladly try it. Anybody who sends me something, of course I'm going to let it, like, thank them in videos, and I'll put it up on Instagram or whatever, Facebook and everything. But the fact is that, you know, I'll definitely test it out because I understand a lot of people say, look, I got a half bottle of Adams left. You want it? You want it? I'll send it to you. And I'm like, hey, if you send it to me, I'll gladly try it out because everybody wants to see Adams. And that's the way. They're like, oh, one guy said he had a mystery box from Adams, a mystery bucket, and he had some products that were doubles that he didn't need doubles of. He's like, I'm just going to send them to you. He's like, is that okay? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Because a lot of people have been asking for Adams because they're like cocaine heads right now. So yeah, no problem at all. I'm looking to buy a Prelude myself. How many miles is too many miles for those cars? Both of my Preludes are in the 190,000 mile range. They're like, this one's 194,000, and I think that one's 192,000 on the 91 Prelude. As long as they have full service records and they've been taken care of, they're going to run you for a couple 100,000 miles. You really won't have a problem. But you should be looking around 125, 130,000 miles for a used Prelude. As long as everything looks like it's been kept up, spend no more than $3,000 on it. Honestly, they're just, the value, they're too old now. Get one for $3,000. If it's in absolute mint condition, maybe go up to like $4,000, but don't spend more than that. Just buy something used and in decent shape, you know, and
just check it over and have it checked out. And if you're willing to spend $3,500 and if it only has 100,000 miles on it and they want $4,000 for something like that, then it might be worth it for you to spend $4,000 on a nice used Prelude with only 100,000 original miles. But yeah, it's a Honda engine. This thing's going to last forever as long as you take care of it. God, I love this stuff. That is my Adams cocaine right there. I know this isn't about cars detailing, but how do you deal with heartbreak? You go find another woman and you take it out on her. Honestly. The sooner you can find somebody else and the sooner you can go have some fun with her, you really won't care about the other person anymore. I don't know how, I'm no Dr. Phil, but I gotta tell you right now, if you're hooking up with somebody else, who cares? You're not gonna think about that girl anymore because you're already on to the next girl. So the sooner, or a guy, if you're looking at the next guy, I don't know, but I'm just saying, the sooner you have somebody else new to deal with, or you have anything to keep your mind off it, you're not going to care anymore. You can move on with life, and you just start realizing that it wasn't the right deal, and you just go on. Like, I dated a couple girls in the past that I thought would be a lot better, and you come to find out they weren't better, and you thought, well, maybe I'll marry her in a couple years, and good thing I didn't, because you go stalk them on Facebook, 15 years later, and you're like, oh my God, you're a fat-ass whale with like 5 kids, and you're like, what the hell happened to you? You used to be this little skinny dinky thing. It's just the way it goes. So if it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. So you take a little bit of thing with it and you just go. I mean, find your fallback chick or whatever you want to call it, like your rebound chick or your rebound guy, and go have fun. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you can afford a GTR, for sure. But everybody thinks with a GTR you're going to pick up a lot of girls. I'll pick up girls with a GTR. Most girls don't even know what the hell this car is. You're just going to pick up a bunch of dudes. That's all you're going to pick up. Dudes are all about drooling over your GTR. No girls, they don't care about your car. Now, if it was a Lamborghini or Ferrari, they might recognize it, but they don't know what a GTR is. So, that's about it. Ooh, Dr. Pepper Orange. This is, here, can you see it here? This is Dr. Pepper. What they do is, they make throwback Dr. Pepper. Instead of making it with corn syrup like they make it with actual cane sugar. And with making that, it makes it a lot sweeter. It's much sweeter. And they do this about once every year, maybe once every 2 years. For a short run, they'll make these, what they call throwback sodas. Pepsi has it, Mountain Dew, and then once in a while, the Dr. Pepper will have it. So when I see... Oh, and we're back. Sorry about that. It's the first time it's actually crashed on me. The app crashed on me tonight. Yeah, definitely get that cane sugar stuff. It's straight up is cocaine. I love throwback Mountain Dew. I love throwback Pepsi. This is basically throwback Dr. Pepper. It's made with cane sugar versus just the regular corn syrup. And it's a lot sweeter. Lot sweeter. Is there ever any local detail car shows in Orlando? I know Auto Geek's been up here at the Ace Cafe recently, and right there on I-4 in downtown Orlando, there's the Ace Cafe. They've been there recently. I don't know about any detail meets. I honestly don't know about that. If you want, go every year. Auto Geek holds Detail Fest down there in down there in Stuart, West Palm Beach area. I went there 2 years now, and it's actually really cool. Every single major detailing company is there, along with all of these little tiny detail companies. Every single one of them show up. They'll have a car show. They'll have you. Mike Phillips there will actually have pro detailing lessons in there, and like some of the extra rooms, they'll have detailing sessions on how to do it, and they'll show you how it's done. But every major detailing company is out there. All the tool companies like Flex, Griot's Garage, Roops will be there. They all show up. Everything that do things show up. You'll see probably like 80 or 90 different detailing vendors will be out there. I've seen Doo-Doo Juice from England there. I've seen Poor Boys. You'll see Sonax there, the German company shows up. Sonax USA shows up. A lot of no-name companies show up. Auto Geek has their own lineup. They'll be there, of course. And then you see all these little Nowhereville names. Stoner Car Care was there. 303 Pucks comes down. Eagle One wasn't there because they were bought out recently. And Turtle Wax wasn't there. But they will be outside of SEMA this year, they told me. But there you go. Be right back. Got to get some
Dude, get it. Get you some, Nate. Get you some. Get you some for me, too. Used to be a soda. Worry about was getting in shape. Kidney stones brought me to my knees last spring. Sodas was the leading cause. Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying, Scott. Like I said, I have a bunch of Gatorade and stuff in there. That's probably my second or third Coke for the day. I know everybody's like having a heart attack now, but since this morning, it's only my second or third one. So, you know, and then like I said, I drink a lot. I have Gatorades in there and stuff like that. When I go to work, I have the big Gatorade bottles, and I'll go through tons of that. So, and I have some other drinks and stuff like that. Yeah, I pray not. I pray not. That's for sure. I know some guys that have had kidney stones, and they've had a lot of problems, so I don't know. It's not good. So, yeah, what time is it right now, guys? Holy crap, it is almost 3:20 in the morning here. How do you rate therapy products? There's some really... 3 out of 3 makes some very, very good products. Especially the protectant products are off the chain amazing. Very good. Eagle Wash and Wax. Yes, Eagle Wash and Wax is amazing. Great. Thick, very sudsy. Great. Just go. It suds for days. Suds for days. It never runs out. Super thick, super rich. What music? It is a whole junk. I got one of those thumb drives that sits in the armrest, and it has music from A to B in there. There's no particular type of music in there right now. I want to say, I don't know what music's in there right now. You guys want you guys want to get in the GTR real quick? I mean, if you want, I'll get in the GTR real quick, and we can at least turn on the music and see what's in there. I guess we can get in the GTR if you guys want. Yes, I guess they want me to get in. All right, I'll get in the GTR for you guys. I'll get in the I mean, look how wide these bitches are. Look at me. It's massive. These things are so much bigger than my 370Z. Compared to a 370Z, these things are like a whale, a fat whale in comparison. They are huge cars. All right. Don't hit the wall. It's a little tight in here, a little tight like a turtle. Oh, there we go. Inside the GTR. All right, you guys ready? Let's see what kind of music's on here. Don't make fun of any music in here. I have a huge variety of tastes of music. Do you see that? Do you see that? They didn't want you to have GTR. All right, here we go. Let's go. Turn off the light. God, I hate the binging bonging. Oh, it's on. Shut the stupid door. I can't stand it. It does that. Here, let's open up the windows. Okay. All right, so it's looking for XM. Let's go to my... I don't know what's on here right now. I'm not going to play a lot because YouTube will flag the shit out of this video if I play music on it right now. I have tons of stuff in here. It's all like alphabetical, so you get like Bone Thugs and Harmony. Of course, I love Bone Thugs and Harmony. I'm old school. Anybody else old school?
We're not against rappers.
But we are against those thugs. Those thugs, guys. You gotta watch those thugs.
It's the thuggish rockers ball. It's the thuggish rockers ball. It's the thuggish.
So you guys see what I'm saying. I have just a butt ton of different music in here. And yeah, I know. The thing is, if I play it more than a certain amount of seconds, YouTube flags this video for copyright infringement. So I'm not even going to touch it and try and ruin my channel. So I want to understand it. I want you guys to understand that before I play anything, you know what I mean? Because I do not want to get my channel flagged for anything. That's why I stay out of all that stuff. I've got some old 80s music in here. Got some dance music in here. What's up, Ken? See you going here. I see you up in here, Grizzle. See, I've got all kinds of different music. I got like dance music up in here. What else I got in here? Calvin Harris, you guys know her, them, Cascada. So, I mean, you got... Here's what... When all those companies like Armor All says we're going to make you some amazing wash wipes. We play this song right here. Yeah. Yeah, this is for Armor All. So that's when Armor All sends me garbage wipes that ruin my car paint. You play that kind of music. I mean, like I said, I have everything in here from one type of music to, I mean, everything's right now in alphabetical order. So it's all over the place. You have anything from dance music to rap to old school music, 80s music, you know what I mean? It's just like everything is all over the thing. So that's just the way I am. You know what I mean? Like, I like a lot of rap music like this. When you want your channel to get big and your YouTube channel to get big. So, you know what I mean? It's just, I've all kinds of music in here. Eazy-E, you guys remember Eazy-E? And are any of you guys old enough to remember Eazy-E?
Crazy shit. Yeah, the stupid shit,
You guys remember this?
Hey, yo, Easy. Hey, man, we should come off the piano for a minute, man, and bust this crazy shit.
Yeah, anybody old school?
Woke up quick at about noon. Just thought that I had to be in Compton soon.
Yeah, anybody old enough for that?
Before my mother starts bitching about my friends. About to go and damn near went blind.
See what I'm saying? There's just so much music in here that I don't even know. I mean, I download a bunch of stuff over the years, and then I just kind of drag and dropped it into everything. Oh, it's from my German friends.
Alles klar bei dir, wie ich bin, ja ich noch, okay.
So I have a lot of, I'm telling you guys, I have so much music, it's insane in here. More rap, obviously.
Gucci Bear is in the building.
So, I mean, that's just the way it is with me, guys, when it comes to music. So I have a bunch of stuff in here. Dude, it's getting so hot in this car. I don't want that bongy to go off, though. It's annoying. Let me do this and open up the windows at least. Hold on, guys. Bear with me. So I can open up the windows. Ah, better. And the air conditioning system just turned on. I don't want the car on. There. See, I have, what do I have? 29,154 miles on the GTR right now. So I've only put about 2,500 miles on it since I bought it 8 months ago. But like I said, I've got all kinds of stuff music-wise in here. Nas, Hall & Oates. I mean, come on. I got all kinds of stuff in here. I don't know what you guys even listen to. I mean, everybody has their different types. I got some R&B music in here. Which one is this? I don't think I know what this is. This is Atlanta, right? Yeah, this is Welcome to Atlanta. You guys remember this one? I don't know why it came up like that. So, I mean, the funny thing is I don't ever have many people from Georgia that watch my stream. Juvenile, some Karate Kid stuff from back in the day. Kylie Minogue for all you Australians. More rap. Like I said, I've got tons and tons of stuff. But that's honestly the way it is. I mean, I don't listen to any one type of music. It's just all over the board with me. And then you guys want to see some functions. You guys ever, yeah, these things are crazy here. Oh, yeah. But like I said, I'm worried this video might get flagged later, so it might kind of suck. So I might have to pull this video. Normally I let people watch my videos later, but because of the music, I'm kind of worried about it because obviously you don't want to get anything. Let's see what we have. Oh yeah. So I was impressed. The miles per gallon on the way back from Jacksonville on the highway, I was getting 24 miles per gallon in this car on the highway. I was like, holy cow, that's actually pretty good. 545 horsepower stock, and then I have the exhaust on there. I mean, that's pretty damn good. So I was quite impressed. Acceleration, braking, steering, gear position, fuel economy. Yeah, I was shocked to get 24. Stopwatch. Don't know. Boost. Yeah, there you go. There's all your stuff. Engine temperature, oil temp, all that fun stuff. So, welcome to GTR life, guys. But like I said, other than that, the GTR is just like any other Nissan. I mean, it's nothing special. The 370Z had the same thing where it was like Alcantara, whatever this is. I think this is Alcantara. And then on the sides was leather. I mean, it's exact same seat design. Obviously, the seats are a little bit more bolstered here, but generally it's the same. I mean, it's soft touch dash through here, and through here is all soft touch. But up here is the hard plastic. So it's kind of the same, you know what I mean? Armor All just like to stream. Armor All is just a bunch of haters anyway, so it's no big deal. But owning a GTR is no different than owning a regular Nissan Altima or Pathfinder. I mean,
there's really no difference. It just has a hell of a lot more power. I'll be at MTM Porsche this week. Oh, okay. No, man. Enjoy your weekend, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. I mean, I always do appreciate it and stuff like that. We're just, we're kind of getting into one of those long night things here where we're just kind of chilling out with the boys. You know what I mean? And the ladies. I don't know if there's any ladies left, but just one of those kind of hangout nights where we're just chilling out. So, but yeah, this Nissan is just like any other Nissan. I mean, you have your for track, start, stop, and let me show you on the camera. For like track timer, you get your, obviously your cruise control, and mine's going dead right now. Here's your cruise control on and off, and cancel, reset, and all that. Your source for your music, volume, and the seek, and here's the voice things if you want to use it for your phone. But other than that, like I said, the only thing that's different is that this has a huge engine in the front of it. That's honestly about it. What up, Anthony? How you doing, buddy? We're just chilling out. We're chilling in the car right now. And some people wanted to see what music I had right now in the car, and I was like, I have no idea. So we came in here and decided to look at it. Do you use the paddle shifters? No. Honestly, very rarely have I ever used them. I just hit it in automatic, and I'm just kind of like, whatever, dude, like this, just driving around town. That's honestly the way I drive it. There's really nowhere else to drive it. It just doesn't bother me. Yeah, I can't tell you how much I have in here. God, I probably have 1,000 songs in here from over the years I've downloaded, and then I just dragged and dropped them onto this thumb drive. Yeah. This is before Pitbull like really changed. Yeah, welcome to Miami.
Welcome to Miami, where them boys used to touch tourists on a daily basis. Duck charges, therefore hardly.
Yay. I remember when my wife was down there and doing her medical clinicals down there in Miami. Pitbull was massive. I had never heard of Pitbull. This was before he went massive on the charts and really became huge. Pitbull was on their radio everywhere because, he's from Miami. And I was like, who the heck is this? And, I was like, dude, this stuff's fun, fun, upbeat music. And I had to look him up, and I was like, whoa, dude, he's huge. And people up North Florida didn't know about him. And, of course, I didn't either. And now here, Pitbull is just massive. But this was way before he was huge. You know what I mean? Exactly. I mean, this was one of his songs before he was really big that he did for down there in Miami alone. He did the Miami remix of the Atlanta one. So, I mean, it's whatever. Queen's in there, Redman, Rich Boy. I've got so much music in here. I don't even know in here. Oh, here we go. This is how we are tonight, guys. This is what happens when you drive a GTR, right? So yeah, I mean, it's whatever, guys. I know it's pretty late. We're just chilling. But does anybody have any questions they want to ask or anything like that? I'm gonna go ahead and get out of the car again because it's getting a little hot in here. Oh, Tupac. There's crap loads of Tupac in here. I think he's up top though. I think Tupac is up top. I don't remember if he's up top or. I mean, you guys can see I'm having to like scroll my ass off here. Easy E. I got Tupac up in here. Biggie. I'm not as big of a fan of Biggie. I like Tupac a lot better. Back in the 90s when I was a teenager, Tupac, the West Coast was a lot more my scene than the East Coast was. I got Rammstein in here too. Where is his stuff? I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know. It's in here somewhere. Don't get me wrong. I don't know where the heck it is right now. So bear with me. But yeah, I was more of that kind of kid right there. How does launch control work? Pretty damn easy. So you go like this. Race mode. And that's all you need to do. You don't even need to have the suspension in race mode. And then you sit there and you put your foot on the brake. Let me put the light on for you guys. So you use your left. You got a left foot brake here when you do this. I know you can't really see my foot, but my left foot is on the brake. And then you put your right foot on the gas. It revs it up to 4 grand. It'll go up to 4 grand and just stop. And then you have, I think it's like 5 seconds before you got to let go of the brake. Otherwise, it stops and shuts down again, so you don't ruin the car's engine. So you rev it up to 4 grand. It automatically pegs out and stops at 4 grand. And you just dump the brake. I mean, absolutely dump it. It just goes, poof, it's gone. You're out of there. And that's how launch control works. That is it, guys. There's nothing else about it. You don't have to do anything. Ooh. I remember watching the videos when the GTR was brand new and everybody would just switch these really quick like this. And I was like, that is so stinking cool. And here now I own a GTR, and it really is strange that, you know, a dream of mine has been achieved. You know, it really says something, but it's really cool. There's some Tupac for you. Uh-oh, they're cursing. You know, YouTube's gonna like nail me saying that you're putting all this bad language in there and you're gonna get your shit pulled or whatever. So I better not do that. You guys want to see some rings? Yes. All right. So now that we're back out of there, is there any other questions? Because I'm getting a lot of low battery signals here, guys, and I know the battery's going to die on me here soon. So I'm going to go ahead and start slowly wrap this whole thing up here. But I wanted to come out and, you know, of course, always say thank you for all you guys that come by and hang out with me. It means so much to me. Tonight was obviously a very slow night compared to other nights that we've had on our YouTube live stream. So that's why I've done a lot of things just outside the norm here, like obviously going up to the post office, doing the live stream when we went to the post office. I unboxed the Chemical Guys box for you guys, the 303 boxes. We got the stuff from Garth over there. And so, like I said, we did just things a little bit different because we had such a small group tonight. And I decided, you know, do things a little more special for the people that hung in here with us tonight. But I do appreciate you guys swinging by. Yeah, I only have 7% battery left, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this off here in a few minutes. But if anybody has any last-minute questions, please feel free to ask. I will be glad to help you out. Yes, 36 Mafia, for sure, man. I still had one of their CDs back in the day. How long does it take for the video to upload after it's done? Not very long afterwards, and it'll upload. Within an hour, it's uploaded. The whole video in entirety. I can add tags to it or change a title or whatever I want to do. But that stuff usually shows up here, I don't know, within an hour or so it'll be done. Because it's constantly uploading right now to YouTube, so that's why. Next Friday, yes, next Friday, we'll be doing this all over again, and maybe we'll get a lot more people again. I don't know, maybe it was the title of me buying a Grom that caused people to not want to swing by, but it's not the end of the world. And but for you guys that did get to hang in here, you got something a little bit special, a little bit something different that the average Joes that come by here every week won't just, you know, are not going to be able to see unless they come back and watch this whole video entirely later, which I doubt they will. The funny thing is, when you become a YouTube content creator, you can see your analytics, how much people watch your videos, how many likes and dislikes you got on it, how much time they've watched each one of your videos. So and it actually shows you all this stuff. You know, did you gain new subscribers off of that video? The whole 9 yards. And the average watch time for one of my videos is only it's about 3 minutes right now. So even though I make a video, let's say 9-10 minutes long, to be really in depth and really show everybody a full breakdown from start to stop and using it, it'll be about 9-10 minutes long. The average person only watches 3 minutes. That's what it says. 3 minutes. So you have some of those people that literally come in there for 10 seconds and be like, I don't want to watch this anymore, and they just leave. So it really is interesting that happens, but it's just YouTube. People nowadays just don't have the capacity to want to sit there and watch a video anymore. They just want to see, they want the instant gratification. I want to see the end results right now. Give me that 30 seconds top, show it to me, and I'm done. And that's about it. But for those other people, I do make the full-length video showing step-by-step so they can't complain and say, well, I didn't show it to them, because I sometimes used to get that where I wouldn't show every one of my steps. So now that I show the full steps, the videos are longer, but you know, that's why I put the little timestamps in every one of my videos. If you want to go straight to the end of the video and see the end results, you can go right to that timestamp and go see exactly the end results. So you don't have to waste your time if you don't want to, because I understand people's don't really care about wanting to watch long stuff. A lot of people do, but a lot of these younger generation don't care about it, so that's why. The problem is, Lakers, remember I work Monday through Friday, so I don't get off till the evening, late at evening, so that's why I don't do it. So that's how I don't go out any earlier, so that's why. Sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, that's why I do put the timestamps now, oranges. I just put a timestamp for those people that I have to have it right now, and I need to know what's going on, and I'm only going to be here for 2 minutes, okay? If not, don't tell me right now, you know, and I used to do Instagram live streams. Like on Wednesdays, I would do Instagram live streams. And a lot of people liked it. But then I started doing it, and I would have, immediately as soon as I started, to have like 15 people. But within 10 seconds, I shit you not, 10 seconds after starting a YouTube live stream or an Instagram live stream, I'd be down to 2 viewers. How do you go from 15 viewers to 2 viewers in 10 seconds? What did you expect to see in 10 or 15 seconds on a live stream? As soon as I'd start, I'd be boom, and then within 10 seconds, it would be down to 2 or 3 people. I'm like, I'm not wasting my time. I'm not wasting my evening for 2 or 3 people. Not that I don't care about 2 or 3 people, but I'm just not gonna do it. So I stopped doing it. I stopped doing the live streams altogether because I was like, I'm not wasting my Wednesday night hanging out with people that don't want to be here. YouTube is a lot more. I have a lot more people viewing it, so then they want to ask questions and they really interact. So that's why I do it. Where Instagram, they just didn't interact. They just sit there and watch and they'd be like, oh, there's no naked titties. I don't really want to watch this anymore. And they would click off it immediately. I'm like, you don't even know what we're talking about. You don't know what we're doing. And they would just leave. So I just said, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not wasting my life. Best soap for foam cannons. There's a lot of good ones. Honestly, any soap will work for a foam cannon if you put enough suds in there. But if you just want a proper like foam suds, the 3 I've tried that I like a lot are your Chemical Guys Mr. Pink, your Honeydew Snow Foam, and your Masterson's Mystic Snow Foam. Hold on, let me find it real quick. Sorry. Nope. I have a lot of stuff. You guys gotta understand where I'm coming from. This one. So these are actually made for the snow foam. So it only takes 2 ounces in a full snow foam cannon here. What it takes me with Meguiar's or any of those kind of just regular over the counter, it takes me about 5 ounces just to get about the same results. 4 to 5 ounces about the same results. A lot more basically. And it's not as rich and creamy thick as the Mr. Pink, Honeydew, or like the Masterson Snow Foam. That's actually specifically designed for a foam cannon. So that's why. Yeah, dude, Richard, you were there when I got stopped by the police. You know, I'm pretty gangster because this car is so gangster. This car screams I'm a drug dealer. I don't understand it, but that's just the way it is. What's in your fridge? Not much. My wife does not cook. My wife does not clean. My wife does not do dishes. My wife doesn't do anything, but she's a doctor. So there's not much in our refrigerator. Like tonight we went to Burger King. So that's how it was our dinner. When I got home from work, I was like, hey, you want to go? So we just jumped in the minivan and went up to Burger King really quick. So yeah, we don't have a lot in our fridge. It's just the way it goes. When you have a wife that's what she does, it's like, she's like, nah, I'm not doing all that stuff. So that's what happens. And I don't cook either. I need to learn how to cook now that I have a son because I want to make sure he grows up with some proper nutrition. I do need to learn the basics of cooking at least so that way I can give him some good meals every day because I can't keep giving him the easy stuff. There you go. Well, I'm down to only a couple % battery life left, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Any last questions beforehand? Because even my screen just went dark on me because that means it's really trying to save battery power. So is there any last minute questions you guys have for me? Please ask me now, and I'll help you guys out. Other than that, I'll say good night for the night, and we'll go from there. But I appreciate it, as always, you guys stopping by. And guys, please take a few minutes. Even just watch the video for a few minutes. Hit the like button on for tomorrow's video. And then you can just bounce, you know, even if you're not interested in the degreaser video. But, you know, that way the views get up there and then we get some significant likes and it pushes stuff up and it helps my channel, honestly, a lot. Because the analytics show that, and the algorithms show that people are really interested in this, so then it pushes it more and more up on the stuff. So that's why I want interaction with everything I do with any of my videos. 5 minutes ago, sweet. Nice. I remember having my video by baby last March. Next live stream for sure. Best smelling wax gods. Oh, actually all of his stuff smells really good, but the car wash didn't smell. I thought it was gonna smell like grapes. I should write him and tell him to change it, make a scent of grapes because it is dark purple. It should have a grape smell. Thank you very much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it, guys. As always. Water-based, there's a lot of good ones, like, holy hell, there's a lot of good water-based ones. I think Chemical Guys Silk Shine is water-based, Masterson's one is water-based. There's a couple others I want to say there's water-based too that are really, really good. I think Real's Garage has some. I don't know about Meguiar's that well. I'm not as knowledgeable on their stuff, but there's a lot of them that are really good out there that'll last you about a week and a half. I mean, most of the tire stuff is not going to last very long, seriously, so just go with that. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for the night. I can already tell I'm starting to get a little tired. I should get some sleep and do some more studying because I've already found, if you guys saw the title, I'm buying a Honda Grom. So I'm going to, I want to get some new gear that matches. You know, when you're on a motorcycle, you got to match and you got to look damn good whatever you do. So I'm actually buying some new gear, and I've been looking up some stuff and watching a lot of reviews, reading up on reviews about the motorcycle and what basic mods I'm going to change out as soon as I buy it. So That's what I've been doing lately at night. I've been doing that, watching a lot of YouTube videos on Honda Groms, and I just want to learn and do the best I can, be as knowledgeable as I can before I go into a purchase. So there you go. Like, this is my summer riding jacket right here. This is my Icon riding jacket. It's really thin, but it has all the gear protecting in it and stuff like that. So that's what I'm actually riding in, but you can see it's green and gray. So it matches, of course. My helmet is, of course, green and silver, so it matches really good here with my green motorcycle, so you understand that we're like women, where women have to have shoes and matching purse. Guys have to match like their motorcycle gear, so you know, whatever, or they have to match their cars and all this stuff. So that's the way I've been doing lately. So just to give you guys a heads up and a little bit of my lifestyle. So I got to make sure I take videos of pictures of, or just at least pictures for Garth and put it up on there and thank him for all the stuff he did and give him a shout out and stuff like that. So that's what I'll be doing tonight, and then I'm getting some sleep so I can get up tomorrow and make a couple videos. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, oh sweet, I wish you would have told me that earlier, Oranges. I do apologize, I did not know. I just do these videos because I detail for a hobby, and that's what this channel is about. But I wanted to like kind of hint to everybody that I'll be getting yet another toy that I'll be able to detail on here in the next, probably about the next 3 or 4 weeks. I'll be buying it. So that's already the game plan. The wife's already giving me the full thumbs up to get another motorcycle, so that's why. So I appreciate you stopping by, Oranges, if you did find me on the Grom thing, as always. How'd you get your banners? They actually, they contacted me and they actually sent them to me. A few of them did not send it to me. I actually asked them. I was like, hey, I'd be willing to put your banner up on the wall if you send me one. So they actually sent me one. Like, I'll give you an example. 303 sent me a custom banner after I asked for it. Turtle Wax, that's a flag from Turtle Wax's headquarters. They sent that to me. It's actually a flag that goes outside Turtle Wax headquarters. They sent that to me. Stoner Car Care had one made for me, and Eagle One sent me the giant one right there. So I asked for one from Masterson's, and he said he's sending me one. I've asked for one from Wax Gods, but he never said anything to me. So, because I put Wax Gods like somewhere else, like around the wall somewhere. But this wall is only for companies who send me products, and then I put their videos out for them. So, kind of as a way to give back to them, I kind of have their. It's like, you know, the sponsors on like a race jacket or something like that, where they have all their like sponsors on it. Kind of to think of it that way. I'm not selling you the stuff, but it's a kind of way to get them out and say thank you very much. Here's some section of my wall garage that you can have your name on, that kind of thing. So it's pretty cool to actually support people. Keep up great work. Thank you very much, Joe. I really do appreciate it. Now, why would I get a Chemical Guys banner? Remember, this wall is only for companies who take care of my channel and have sent me products along the years for testing. This is the only wall that this goes on, is companies who send me stuff. Companies, if I had to buy it like from Chemical Guys, I wouldn't put it up on the wall there. There's no way. And that's why. Anyways, guys, last call for questions before I go ahead and call it a night, because I'm looking at 4% battery life left, and I am getting a little sleepy. And so feel free to holler at me now. Any last minute questions? I'll go from there. I'll show you something real quick what I got last weekend. I don't know if you guys can see this really quick, but I got this in the mail. Oh, sorry. This stands for Universal Orlando Annual Pass. So you get these in the mail. They're magnets. They go on the back of your car. A lot of people have them in their car down here. You'll see them everywhere. But I figured I'd put it on the power box. Like, well, this one is the Walt Disney World Annual Pass holder magnet that you get in the mail. But from what I hear, a lot of people steal the magnets off people's cars for these things because they're like, oh, I want a Disney magnet, or I want that. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going to have it. So if you become a pass holder, they send you these in the mail. So I just stuck it up on my power box there. Fuse box anyways, because I didn't want people to steal it. So one of my little things I threw up. So I have more stuff on the wall. But yeah. I'm not a big hockey fan because I live in Florida, born and raised in Florida my whole life. It's hot here. Just going outside right now, when we went to the post office, this is so muggy and humid right now from this evening's rain that it's just like, ugh, outside right now. Thank you very much, Joker. I do appreciate you guys stopping by as always. It means a lot to me right here. It really does mean a lot to me. So guys, last call for alcohol questions and whatever you guys want, anal ease, whatever you guys want. Let me know. Give me a cheer. And if not, I will see you guys on next Friday's video. And like I said, tomorrow, the Masterson's degreaser will be out. You'll see it, me actually detail the whole engine out. I use the brushes here. You can see how dirty it is. I cleaned off the brushes as best I could, but the water was black. I mean black when I was done. Can you see it? How dirty it is? So I used that. I used the smaller handle brush. You can see how dirty these were. These were spotlessly clean. And then I used a little tiny horsehair brush. You can see how black it is now. to get into the little tiny details around the engine bay, this is what I used for it, that I couldn't get in with the big brushes. So I did like, I did all that. I mean, the engine is completely spotless. For how bad the engine it looks inside from all the paint falling off, it was the best engine for me to test it on. So, and like I said, it's completely spotless now. Around the engine, you can just sit and put your hand all around it like the block, and there's not a drop of oil or anything on it. It actually did a really good job. So, one last thing for all you cool kids that are still hanging out here, I'll pop the hood for the GTR food lovers here who love the GTR lifestyle, because GTR is life. And no, I don't pick up girls with a GTR. Only dudes like GTRs, so bear with me. All right, hold on. Remember, GTRs don't have the little pistons that hold them up. You actually have to use the little cheap rod to hold up the GTR's hood. So, but as you can see, the GTR engine is not really dirty. Okay, so you're not gonna doing a video of degreasing the engine and cleaning the GTR's engine. It would be kind of pointless, and it wouldn't be worth it. It's dusty, but it's not filthy. You know what I mean? So I mean, you see what I mean? So doing an engine bay video on this car would be kind of stupid, and it would just feed into the whole propaganda is that you get as a YouTube detailer. They're saying they're like, the car was clean before you started. I don't see any difference. This video sucks. Down thumb. In this video, fuck. And that's why. So there you go. Oh. And there you go, guys. Well, anyways, special shout out to everybody. I love you guys. Thumbs up for everybody. Hit me with a thumbs up if you like it. And I will see you guys again next Friday. I do appreciate it. I'm exhausted, but I do want to do a little more research on some more stuff because I can't help it. I like to buy toys, just like I'm buying the Grom. The Grom is going to be a toy for me. I'm going to have 2 motorcycles now, so it'll be pretty fun. Give me some more videos. I might restart my niche riding. I used to have a motor vlogging channel called Niche Riding. If you guys want to look it up, it's NICHE riding, like you're riding a motorcycle. And I did moto vlogging for a little while there. They weren't amazing or anything like that, but I had 3,500 subscribers when I stopped. Or right now it's around 3,500 subscribers. But I just stopped doing it about 1.5 years ago when my baby was born. I just didn't have time to ride and make videos anymore. So I might restart that again and go from there. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But again, it's all time constraint wise. So we'll see. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And guys, I will see you all at the very next video. Like I said, tomorrow that's coming out. Monday, unboxing video. All the chemical guy stuff. It'll be pretty funny. I guarantee it. I hope you really like it. And then next Wednesday, I don't know. It might be the McGuire's Wash Plus video. We'll see. Might be this one. So make sure you stay tuned. And then maybe a polish video on next Saturday. We'll see. So anyways, guys, thank you so much. You'll grind. Yeah. I cannot wait to try it. I've not been on a Grom yet, but I really have seen a lot of videos and I really want to try it. Thank you very much for guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you all at the very next video. Take care.